We're live. What's happening? Crypto fam. Happy Wednesday. Good morning and welcome back to Love Crypto. Whether you tune in live in a second or whether you're tuning in the future, it's a pleasure to have you here. I appreciate you taking the time out to consume the content. No idea how long it's going to be. Lately, these lives have been from anything from an hour to 3 hours. So we'll see how they go. Could be an hour one, could be a 3 hour one. I'm up a little bit late. It is about web monetization. This, I know not that many people are going to be interested in web monetization. Not that many people are going to be interested in Theta, whatever you want to call it, T-Fuel, Theta token. Not many people are going to be interested in it. Not many people were interested in YouTube in 2006, mate. Do you know what I mean? Not many people were interested in Facebook 2006, mate. Morning, Adam, Phil, Pablo, Gary. Pleasure to see you all. So yeah, what I want to talk about, guys, is web monetization. Not just Coil, but this new Theta one coming out, Theta, or whatever, however you want to say. I'm going to call it Theta token, Theta token, Theta token, Theta token. Morning, Peter. So I understand, right, that this now, doing what I'm doing here now, is not for everyone. I understand that. Not everyone wants to go online and that and earn some money or talk about stuff. I could just be like that now, with a screen on something and just talking. Now, a hell of a lot of YouTubers do this. Hell of a lot of influencers do it. A hell of a lot of content creators do that. They don't. How many people saw Digital Asset Investor before he did the live streams with Brad Garlinghouse and Brad Garlinghouse. But how many people saw his face? Do you know what I mean? Whereas Alex Cobb, straight on camera from the start. I'm straight on camera from the start, but not many people saw Curtis's face. So not many people want to do it, but I want to nudge you into doing something. I want to nudge you into anything. I don't care if it's walking a dog on a field, guys. Walking a fucking dog on a field. I don't give a shit what it is. Record it. Document it. And upload it. Because why not? Why not? Oh, why? Well, why, Scott? Well, one, you might actually, one of your videos, your dog might do something daft and fucking go viral and enter the partner program. Do you know what I mean? Two, the fucking dog ain't going to be there forever, mate. So, in 10 years' time, when you're telling your little nephew or your little grandkid or your little kid what your dog used to be like and what it used to be like to take the dog out, you can show him. You don't just need to tell him. Oh, isn't that a great idea to have private videos for your grandkids? I wonder what Grandad would think. Oh, they did you a load of diary videos. Your granddad, he's got loads of his opinions down online. Just go and watch them on YouTube. That's like saving a library of your opinions and all that. Maybe not, people don't see that as revenue, but you know where I'm coming from? Documentation can lead to things. There's people doing stuff in the garage for hobbies. I like making things, and all they have to do is document it. A few weeks later, they can then create content on a bigger scale. Document, then create. Anyway, I'm going to show you this now. We're going to go on Theta Fuel. Not Theta Fuel, sorry. We're going on Theta TV. I'm going to show you cinnamon. They beat cinnamon to the pump, mate. They beat cinnamon to the pump. I'm like, whoa. Sat there last night thinking, whoa, wow, they've beat cinnamon, yo. I'm sat here waiting for live streams on cinnamon. And other people's already doing it. Do you know what I mean? I love cinnamon, don't get me wrong, but they need to continue logging in with Facebook. They need to get on it, cinnamon. They need to add live streams as quickly as possible, in my opinion. Or they may. Suggested username Pratt258, email PrattLive. Yeah, finish. Oh no! I have to verify that email, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to get into it. So there's people on Theta, and they're struggling to get some views. They're getting like 46, 15 whatever views, the same that some people get on Cinnamon and that, extremely low views. But NASA, 510 views. NASA are streaming on Theta. I need someone within the project to say it. NASA are streaming on it, guys. So, Ellie Brown, you walk bush tracks. Are you a hiker? Document the scenery, mate. If you ever walk the Pennine Way. Oh, I wonder what the Pennine Way is like. Never really saw anyone walk that. Not seen the boovies, the bovies, whatever you fucking call them. You know what I mean? Like, mate, if you're a hiker and that, start documenting. Off the documentation, you can start creating. You don't need to be on camera like I am, but I want you all to be happy. I want you all to be waking up in the morning and getting the camera out and thinking, yeah, we're going to do this today, we're going to get it. Not fucking out of work again. I want anyone like that out of my community. Yeah. Morning, John. Morning, Ollie. Morning, people from the arse of England. Castile and Sam's Adventures. That sounds like a page that's documenting adventures. Exactly what I mean. Sam could be a dog. Sam could be the man and Castile's the dog. And he takes his dog on adventures and he's documenting it and he's throwing it up on YouTube. He's live in it, like live documentation on the Theta TV. And then, because he's documenting, so like this now, this is like documenting my thoughts and opinions on something in the morning. We could then grab this stream in 3-4 days, in 4 weeks, and break it down into little segments, actually creating little bits of content. For instance, if I just went, so for an esports star now who wants to sign up with us, we've got we've got a consultancy business going, we'll sign you up, we'll get you into tournaments, we'll this, that, we're going to get you playing on Theta TV, we'll get you playing on Twitch, we'll get you playing on YouTube, we'll get you streaming on Coil when it's ready, on Cinnamon, on a lot of it. And I did it in a professional way, and it said exactly the way I wanted to say it. I then crip and crop that and can throw it on Insta as an advert to try and sign up some esports gaming kids. If you've got kids who are interested in gaming, like, oh, I wouldn't mind making money off gaming. It's just as. Make no mistake, guys. It's no different than footballer, right? If you've got a kid wanting to be a footballer and you're buzzing just because you love football, and you don't buzz if he wants to be a gamer just because you don't love gaming, there's a little bit of hypocrisy there, because there's people making 20 to 30 mil a year just playing games now. So, yeah, that argument ain't there anymore. So if your kid turns around and says, you want to be a YouTuber, I want to be a gamer, I want to be this, I want to be that, you can say, right, yeah, it's possible, but it's also possible to go and play for Man United. Now, what's the probability of you making it there? Now, yeah, we're going to set the end goal to get rich, famous, happy and all that shit, but at first, let's just get in one tournament, son? Let's see if you're good enough to just get into one tournament. But then as well, don't just teach him that side of the coin. There's another side of the coin. Say, look, son, if you're not good enough to get into these tournaments and you're not good enough to win the tournaments and get your revenue that way, it doesn't matter. You just need to be funny enough. You need to be engaging enough. You need to be exciting, entertaining, funny, whatever, to get an audience big enough to pay you a little bit of revenue. You could be shit. You could be proper shit on a game, but because you're that funny. Remember Stone Mountain 64? Now there's Stone Mountain 64, Charlie Oscar Vector coming in from the east side and the northeast west. I'm going to come down there and I'm going to tear up some ass. You know, see some guy like, oh God. And everyone's like, yo, go and play with that Stone Mountain 64 guy. He's fucking sick. 30M. We're playing games. What does that mean? I can't quite decipher the fucking 30M there, mod. Gotta. But you could be stuck 30 million. Yeah. Right. Come on. All I'm gonna do is search kid. I don't even know that he has. He's not. Has he? I don't know. I'm going to Google something here now. Kid makes 20 mil. Kid makes 20 million on YouTube. And he... Right. Get your sick bag out. Get your sick bag out, guys, because... For those of you who struggle to read the flipped round picture, it says an 8-year-old boy who unboxes and reviews toys has topped a list of the highest earning YouTube stars after making almost 20 million in a year. Well done, lad. Fucking hell, mate. Well done, lad. Who wants to have a kid with me so we can get it 2-3 years old as soon as possible and get it reacting and unboxing some shit? Maybe am I not doing enough unboxing here, guys? If I actually went online now, so if I had the brass big steel balls and actually had the balls to go online and act like a kid myself and open some PJ Maxx toys and shit. I mean, fucking hell, if there was Batman figures, mate, I wouldn't need to even act. So, is it worth just acting like a kid for all these kids to just start watching you and buzzing off you? I was thinking of going on Elder Scrolls in a bit and try to stream it through Theta. We'll just go and unbox Thomas the Tank Engine, mate. Oh, the gaming industry is worth billions, and it's only going to grow with the tapping into intellectual protocol. This is what I want to get into in this chat now with the Internet of Value and the new levels, new ways of monetization, from Coil to Cinnamon to Theta to Brave, to Bat Token. It's changing, innit, mate? The game's changing, and people can see the game's changing. The kid's made 40 million. For anyone who doesn't do YouTube, he's made about 40 million. He's not made 20. He got paid 20 off YouTube after YouTube took their commission, which is around 43%. He made 36 million-ish. Received 20 of it. He still got to pay tax on that. Cheeky bastards. So is that? Do people agree with that? Do people think that's right? That young lad, that young kid there, regardless of your thoughts of how much money he's getting, whether you think it's too much or not enough, and you look at the tax brackets and shit like that, if he was in the UK, right, he's earned 36 million and he's only received 20 million of it. Because 19.75 million of that is over the normal tax bracket of Britain, he's going to be taxed 43% on that too. So, if his 20 millions is post-tax earnings, it actually means he made about 50 million on YouTube. Whereas, if he only received 20 million off YouTube and still has to pay the tax, 20 million in a year, at 43% tax, it's actually less than 12, 13 mil. Is that fair? Is that fair on that little lad? Do you know what I mean? Like, taking fucking 8 mil off him just because he's earned 20. It's a mad one. In 2020, the global games market will generate revenues of more than 160 billion, increasing 7.3% year on year. Well, in Castiel. Yeah, I agree. Got a fair play to the lad, mate. He should give himself a fucking pat on the back, mate. Excuse me. No doubt probably his parents have got on it. You're like, what, son, you want to go on YouTube? Yeah, no problem. Because some parents would have been like, no, not going on YouTube. All right, putting him naked in the bath and letting a load of paedophiles see him on Facebook. That's okay. Yeah, I'm going to put a picture of my kid in the bath. Fucking naked. What? What are you doing putting your kid online naked? You know where paedophiles are? Looking for naked pictures of fucking kids. Or you just put your kid on there naked. Move. Hide them knobheads. Knobhead. Oh, you're not going on YouTube, but yeah, you're on fucking Facebook naked when you was a toddler. Dickheads. Mum and Dad, I'll keep that for your son. Yeah, that we'll like Harry Potter though, innit? Daniel Radcliffe wasn't allowed his Harry Potter money till he was 18. So with these YouTube stars, you're not going to be allowed most of it till they're 18 because it's revenue and taxation and all that. It's a weird one, innit? I mean, as a 4-year-old, what kind of fucking rights has a 4-year-old got? Value of the global gaming industry. Now, don't forget, this is just one industry. We can go to fashion industry, TV industry, entertainment. You can, there's loads of different ways. So today, global video game market is valued at over 93 billion. That is a Wikipedia. Games industry global games market value rising to 134 billion in 2018. See, some of these articles can be delayed. I will find the one our friend Castiel found. If you give me a second. There it is, mod. There it is. Bloody on it, mod. Bloody on it. Right, so there are now more than 2.5 billion gamers across the world. Combined, they will spend 152 billion on games in 2019. It was an increase of 9.6% year on year at the time. Interesting. In 2020, the global games market will generate revenues of more than 160 billion, increasing 7.3 year on year. 2020 marks one of the slowest growing years in terms of game revenues. No shit, I'm not barely anyone in work, mate. Slowest year for every industry, mate. Yeah, 2020's been a bit slow, hasn't it? No fucking shit, mate. Top tax rates where keep people in their place, ones that can circumvent the tax laws via tax using business to hold wealth. Well, yeah, that's right, Ollie, but it still needs tweaking a little bit, mate. But yeah, 43% tax bracket. Like, it's like, how much money do you have to earn to actually get rich, mate? Jesus wept. And I just finished what I did this morning. Scotty, legend. You're the legend, Steve. We're all legends. The whole community is one big fucking legend. 413 in the States right now, Steve. Damn. Much appreciated for tuning in, bruh. It means a world to me, that, mate. That means more than you will ever know, mate. No, but I appreciate that. Something rotten, mate. So yeah, let's go back to Theta. So we got like Theta fuel and some coins. We get given 200 coins when you open up, and then you can go and activate like activate fucking crates. So you know, like when you get the crates in a game and you open the crates, or you open the fucking pack of cards on FIFA or whatever, it's got crates on it that you can buy with coins and that, and you can get perks and boosts and all kinds of stuff for your inventory. I always say inventory. Why does my mouth say inventory? It's not inventing. It's an infantry. I can't say infantry. Oh my! I can't say it. Inventory. Inventory. Oh. How would you say that English? Inventory. Inventory. Anyway, you get some coins in it. Let's go and claim the coins. And we got a G Fuel chest, Joe. We've got a G Fuel crate, bruh, in the inventory. Open the crate, bruh. What? Look at that. We're playing games here, G. Playing games, mate. Playing games, bruh. We won. 30 grand giveaway tickets, T-Fuel, whatever that means. Yeah, we fucking got it. Claim it. Wait. Add-ons. So apparently, well, I just got summit. I just got summit anyway. I just got summit. You have not verified your email. So I got 30 coins for that. So it gave me the 10 coins that was normal, and I got an extra 30 coins. Interesting. The on-ramp, did you say then, Ollie? So what's the on-ramp for gaming to get onto XRPL? It's basically, Ollie, the on-ramp for anything is the same as what it is now. It's just that, no doubt, like, banks, you're just going to get more options. Fortnite will have their own on-ramp. On-ramp now. It's not like when I go on Star Trek through Steam or Arc or whichever platform I use to get on Star Trek. I can load a wallet in that to buy things on Star Trek, buy coins, buy tokens, buy chests, buy crates, whatever they're called in the game. And you can load the wallet you've already got for your on-ramp for gaming, bro. Fortnite, in-app purchases. Clash of Clans, in-app purchases. Games have now got in-app purchases. Each gaming network has already got its on-ramp, bro. It needs its ILP, API, Application Programming Interface API, to tap into the other networks, so then networks can join with your little XRP or bridge asset in the middle that's going to flip said currencies between networks. So if I play Elder Scrolls and I've got 10 staffs worth 20 quid, so I've got 200 quid in my wallet, and I want to send you 40 quid, I'm going to sell 2 staffs on the Elder Scrolls marketplace into GBP and send that over. But if you wanted it in dollars and the smart contract asks for dollars, then ILP and the algorithms and the mechanisms are going to give you dollars. Just like the Zum app would. I can send you pounds through Zum, but if you're requesting dollars, the Zum app through different trust lines is going to flip it into dollars for you eventually, if it don't already. This is what IOV and ILP is all about, merging the networks of networks. And it is all going to enable more monetization. It's like, people could say, why have we got Why have we got basic attention token, mate? Why have we got basic attention token? What's the fucking point? What's the point? I've got Coil, I've got Cinnamon, I've got Brave, and I've got some basic attention token that I'm earning on Brave, and it's being sent to Uphold and flipped straight into XRP. So why is Brave not just paying XRP? Or what if the person don't want XRP? Someone might actually want basic attention token. So just because I think another token could do the job better, than basic attention token, someone might rather use that than XRP. Healthy choice. Healthy choice. Level playing field. Internet of value. Say it backwards. What? Inventory. It's infantry. I know that's a fucking infantry of a fucking army, mate. I'm not stupid. But try and tell me Jord at me. Inventory. Inventory. Bat is worth looking into, mate. Don't sleep on Bat when people are actively earning it right fucking now just for watching ads and shit. It's there. Use case. People earning it. Do you know what I mean? Like, but say it backwards. Right, what? Rot Nevne. Rot Nevne. Rot Nevne. Someone play that backwards, see if it says it properly. Not near yet. There's a guy who can actually speak backwards on cue. You just tell him to say something backwards. He says it backwards. You play it fucking backwards, and he's actually saying the right thing. And you don't give a fuck what you throw at him. He'll say it. Yeah, XRP number one for you is try to diversify. So yeah, if you try to diversify, honestly, just go and get a little bit of Bitcoin. Go and get a little bit of Ethereum. Get a little bit of back. Oh my days. I'm on Theta. Feet, it'd be 2 E's. Theta coin. It's only 1 E. Feet, it'd be 2 E's. Theta. Coin market cap. Coin motherfucking market cap. What market cap? What market cap? Wait, what coin is it? Your market cap? You got a market cap. Okay. So, as instructed, put the fib on it. Just put the fib on it yesterday. On Theta, one that's in the 40 cents. So it puts the fib on it. And it gets the target region to enter around 34, 35 cents. And I'm thinking to myself, looks good that. That retrace looks good. And I can see a nice little wick coming down there, lad. And bringing me right in on that bad boy. And I'm going to show you what happened. Was you watching it? Anyone? It's 43 cents at the moment. 34. Wait. Open or I can't get the order up without signing in. I don't know what time I put it in, but if you go to 15-minute. Oh my god. So from from about 11 o'clock, about quarter past 10 yesterday, it just started going. Woo! Down, mate. Woo! Look at that wick. Down to 36 cents. So that was the retrace region, fucking right above it, mate. Right above it. And I'm like, and then this morning I start thinking to myself, I think like, right, if this ran like fuck now and ends up $1, am I going to be gutted that I didn't buy at 40 cents? The answer's yeah. So I bought some today. Got in at 43.5. Saved, pulled a little bit of dollars back, and I've still got I've got a 39 cents buy-in now, because I don't expect that dip again. Have you seen that dip, mate? Don't expect that again. Not until the bigger charts have finished their high, right? So I'll show you on the day charts. This is what I mean. Like, so if we want to chase that again now, we're thinking, fuck, we might have missed that. And I might have missed it, but I had to buy in at 40 odd cents just in case it runs to $1. You've got the main net tonight. It could plummet. Don't go out and buy some just because I have. Think about it yourself, do your own research. But what I want to point out is if we go to the 15-minute, where we've clearly got a bit of volatility there as it's going sideways-ish, right? Once you go to the 1 day, it can be refibbed. It's not even registered any dips hardly. So that run can still be fibbed, right? But this is what I was saying to you the other day. If you put the Fibonacci on that chart, you have to bear in mind it's a day chart. It's a day chart. Each one of them candles is a day. The 24-hour candles. Each one of them candles is a day long. So if we think, right, so we're expecting a retrace off that, obviously. Maybe down. Maybe it's going to retest the yellow moving average again. Maybe it'll retest the 18, that's the pink one. Maybe it'll even go down and retest the 50. In fact, they're not Tories made up, so they're actually the 5, the 10, and the 20. But the 5, the 10, and the 20, there's your support levels. So there's your regions that you want to in. Obviously below you might not get in, the middle one might hit it, top one it's probably going to test that at some point, but throw the fib on it, see what the retracement's like. But then you need to think, right, well, it's probably going to take 2, 3, 4 candles for it to actually reach the region I'm expecting. That's 4 days on that chart, regardless of what's happening on the hours, the 15 minutes. It doesn't fucking matter what's happening on the other charts. If you throw a fib on a day, you've got to watch the day. Now you can bring yourself back down to the 12-hour. Now the 12-hour is registering more of the dips. And again, if you went to 6-hour, it would register more of the dips. You take it below that then, and you are actually going to have the actual volatility, and you will see it. But on the days, barely fucking registered yet. Barely retraced, up, still going up, still maintaining the momentum and volume at the bottom. No signs of that turning around anytime soon. So I fucking had to go in at 40 odd cents. Matic, I was the same with Matic, trying to get it under 2 cents again. And I'm thinking to myself, try to get it under 2 cents? What are you doing, Scott? 2 cents? As if that ain't cheap. Like, what are you doing to yourself? You greedy bastard. Like, but yeah, Matic and T-Fuel. Remember, guys, Theta is the actual token. The T-Fuel's a completely different kettle of fish. But yeah, this is different. It's at 40 cents. It's at 40 cents right now. We're going to go to the week chart because this might surprise you all and you might not realize. Week charts, week candles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 weeks ago, it was 3 cents. And in the last 11 weeks, every candle after that red dip down to 3 cents, there's 11 candles after that. We're in the 11th one right now. Each one's a week long. Look what's happened in the last 3 weeks. Never mind the 11 weeks. Gone from 3 cents up to 40. So that's a bit heavy. You want that coming down, don't you? No, fucking hell, 40 cents. Why do you think I had orders set at 34 cents? Because I wanted to retrace. It just only went to 36. Now, again, it doesn't mean it's not going to come at 34 in the end. I dollar cost average split it, so I'll put half my dollars on now at 40 cents, and I'm hoping that it drops below 40 again. I've got an order in at 39, and then if that order gets executed, I'm going to reassess. We're dollar cost averaging now. What kind of coffee do I drink? Is Costa cappuccino in the Tassimo machine, mate. Costa cappuccino in the Tassimo machine. So basically, yeah, stuff's happening with Theta and Theta, and if anyone wants to question it, then just go and check Theta TV out, the actual app on Google Play or App Store, and you can stream people now. Even NASA, mate.
We've asked them, how would they like to participate in the gateway? We've offered suggestions, and we are
fucking NASA.
Waiting to hear back.
So if NASA are streaming on it, like, I'm trusting it and probably going to stream on it. Getting warm in here. I need a fan in here, mate. Only got heaters. Morning, Sean.
The shuttle Mir program.
Have you heard of Elastos? No, you shut up, NASA. Go away, mate.
This has been, I think,
so I don't know exactly. We've not really worked out how you earn T-Fuel or Theta by watching or streaming. That needs to be worked out. Probably going to have a look at it in a bit, like I say, because I've never even streamed the PlayStation through a PC, so I have to figure out how to do that. Remote share, remote play the PlayStation through the PC, and then see about streaming through Theta later on, and we'll get on with Elder Scrolls. I'll show you my character in Elder Scrolls, and we'll start streaming on Theta. Maybe we'll get it on YouTube as well. Who knows? We'll get it on YouTube to let people know we're on Theta. Theta. I can't help saying Theta. I want to say Theta. I want to start saying Theta. New monetization though, it's coming, it's here, and that is what I was going to look at then. That, sorry mate, Elastos, because we've had some good shouts in the chat recently. Jesus, weather's warm. Bit of that breezing, oh yeah, we like that. Can you see the sweat on my head? Like, can you actually see it? HD. HD TV, can't hide shit. What do we do for the job? At the moment, I look for work as an electrician, mate. Hopefully, not for too much longer though. This is what I want to do. I want to create as a job. I want to be paid to create stuff. Morning, Jason. Rocket launching tonight. NASA. Jesus, what's going on in here, mate? What's going on in here? I'm dripping. Dripping. What's the rocket launch for? More of the Satlink. More of the Satlink stuff. Jesus. Google. Elastos on Google. Elastos ELA Blockfolio on Coin Market Cap. Elastos. You got any idea what they actually do? What's the use case of Elastos? Theta. They pronounce it Theta in the States. Theta. That's a weird one. That's the. I fucking hate English language sometimes. I said, morning, beautiful. Morning, sticky bud. You're beautiful as well, mate. I love you. Love you all. It's a weird one, that. Because, you know, psycho and physiotherapy, like feet, you have to teeth your lip, or you can't do an F, feet, and then through, feet through, through with the TH. You've got F, you've got TH, through. What's PH? What's psycho? But is it just silent PF? But there's hate PF, like fucking fuck off. Read and read. Yes, Curtis. No, but honestly, man, how are you supposed to pronounce like physio? Do you do it as an F, physio, or do you do it as a T, physio, or is it just fucking halfway like you're physio, mate? It's just like physio. Wait the fucking neighbours. Physiotherapy. Yeah, let's get back to crypto going off. I'm sorry. She's bringing it out on there. $1.45. Really appreciate it if you bring these assets to our attention at 5 cents, guys. Sub 5 cents. Not over $1. Sub 5 cents, please. I can't do an American accent, mate. I'm really fucking bad at American accent. Alabama. My name's Forrest Gump. People that call me Forrest, my Bubba. Life to life, box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. I'm from New York. I'm in New York. You got so many accents, and man, you couldn't get from New Yorkers, you know? Jersey bitches. God. You're throwing them all at me here now. I've not even checked Elastos, bruh. Social. I'm gonna try and I'm just checking the Twitter of Elastos. It's an open source global project building a decentralized internet powered by blockchain. The account is now managed by the community team. They're building a decentralized internet or platform. This is where I can't. Do not like what. They're all gonna build their own little internets and have it joined up with ILP or something. Because Elastos is an open source global project in its own internet. But the new IOV, we've seen the interledger protocol stack. We know W3C is in charge of it. So why are Elastos not just tapping into that? Why are they talking like they're the ones making their own internet and the new internet? I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't fucking like it, mate. I don't know why. Call me a fucking ILP maxer. I don't give a shit. It's supposed to be a done deal in charge of the W3C. So for interoperability, they should be talking about we're building our mainframe or our network, and we're going to tap into an entirely new internet, which is the new global RTGS system. Let's go to the website. I mean, they've got 31k followers. Doing something right. Fuck off with your logins. I've signed out of everything on this phone, so it gets a bit hard to work on. Build on the modern internet. Learn at Elastos Academy. Develop on Elastos. Get funded by Cyber Republic Wallet. Play the video. Elastos blockchain hybrid. Ox powered. DPoS consensus. Elastos Ethereum side chains. Solidity smart contracts at 500 to 1500 plus transactions per second. It's a secure platform for the modern internet. And now on the website, they're actually calling it a platform, not their own internet. A platform for the modern internet, not a brand new fucking internet. Makes more sense. It's pulled me in a little bit now, rather than we're building our own internet and no other internet is going to do fuck all. Squirrel! Let's get the gun out. Good job the freezer's full, lad. Lockdown, mate. Hey, anyone's fair game in this shit. Uber. People don't understand how genius Uber's business model is. Fucking genius. In 10, 15 years, when all they have to do is buy a load of self-driving cars and they've got no drivers earning money, Uber earns all the money. And they're also a data carrier, selling data, and it's going to be unbelievable. How much do people consider a small bag or a big bag? Just wondering. A big bag is going to vary for many people. Small bags under 5k would be a small bag. 5 to 20k would be a decent bag. Over 20k, life-changing. Life-changing, I mean. I can't remember who said that original life-changing quote. But funny. 20k XRP will be life-changing. Seriously, Gary, mate, it's a good job. If the freezer wasn't full, bro, if we didn't have any red meat in the house, I'm afraid I think that squirrel would have seen its last day, mate. I'd have said a prayer for it, though. So XRP going after banking and cross-border and derivatives or gaming and micropayment. Sure, they can't do everything at once, so I think the industries will come to Ripple. You tell me, mate. They seem to be doing everything they want to do, from Ripple to Spring to Forte, to Coil, Cinnamon. You know, all these ex-Ripple guys are now pushing an internet of value and web monetization in a whole new different way. I think this Elastos is similar to Matic in a way that it's going to let you build your own dApps on their platform, which is compatible with the Ethereum virtual machine, Hyperledger programs, and other interoperable networks. It is, who do you want to build your ledger on? Are you going to trust Elastos to build your personal ledger and network on and build your dApps on? Or are you going to learn it all yourself and go directly on Hyperledger and build your own on Ethereum? This is what I'm trying to say. Like, you can make Elastos. You can make it yourself. Any ERC20 token you can make yourself, mate. You just need to copy and paste the video to actually do it. It's going to be like 3 years old now. Seriously, I'm not joking. This is going to be old videos, and I'm gonna go to Google. I'm gonna go create your own ERC20 token. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna click videos. So people have actually done recent videos of them, but again, you've got going all the way back to 2017. Some of these videos, one of them's only 3 minutes long, which is just going to be extremely quick. Go to Etherscan, copy and paste these protocols, pay the money, got your token.
Hi guys, I'm Carlos Ramanauskas, a software engineer.
You got top accent, bro.
First of all, it would
prerequisites. So again, any coders are out going to understand that you'll need to get the prerequisites, which are like the fundamentals of our like the fundamental programs and mechanics you need on your machine to run what you're about to download.
Look at the data types which exist in Part 2 of this course, we will look at the
yeah, so that's just really an intro video, and then it takes you to the next video. But yeah, you'll be surprised how easy it is to make an ERC20 token. So you can make that token yourself, make your own little ledger on Hyperledger, and then migrate the ERC20 tokens over there like TRX did. So TRX started off as an ERC20 token. They did the migration. VeChain was an ERC20 token. We found out the other day. We realized, found out. Theta ERC20 token until tonight. I think it's 14 hours away from its migration or something. If you hold it on Binance, any token I've ever had on Binance that went through a migration, Binance handled it themselves and you didn't have to do anything. So Binance is great regarding that. If you're owning it in a cold storage wallet, you may just want to chase it up. I've only just realized I haven't done the fucking titbot yet. I haven't even swapped my own titbot yet. I've not swapped my payment pointer from Coil and titbot to Uphold yet. Fuck's sake, it's easy to forget stuff, innit? But yeah, make sure you go and do that. Don't forget to migrate your titbot to Uphold and put the new payment pointer on it. I need to go on it and do that later on. 100% gonna be doing that. 75% your holdings XRP, that's not too bad. We got some yesterday, Craig, nice. 100k XRP should be cool. That's about 20k now. If you've already got 20k that you can invest in an investment, you're already cool, mate. Make no mistake of that shit. You got 20k spare. No one should be investing money that they really need. So if you've had 20k spare, you're already a bit of a G. Like, let's have it right. Well, fucking... What crypto am I holding at the minute? XRP, XLM, VeChain, Casino Coin, Theta Coin, VeChain, Carver. I think that's it. Bab. No, not gonna wash that, mate. Get the fuck out, I'm gonna kill you. Fly, move. You've got about 3 minutes, mate, and then I'm going to actively try and kill you if you don't fuck off. Fries are unhealthy. Hey, deal with your own health, mate. Don't tell people what to eat and not eat, mate. Even personal trainers shouldn't be doing that, and I'm a personal trainer. I'm actually a qualified PT, and I don't believe anyone should be telling someone else what to fucking eat. Sort your own fucking shit out. It should just be advised. Oh, too much of that's bad for you. Oh, too much sugar's bad for you, Scott. Oh, watch how much coke you have. Too much sugar's bad for you. I'll tell you what, mate. Go and have 100% oxygen and see how good that is for you. You think oxygen's good for you? Do you? Do you think oxygen's good for you? Go and suck on 100% oxygen for 4 hours and see what fucking happens, mate. Everything in moderation, bro. Everything on the planet is bad. Go and drink water and don't stop drinking water. You're made of water. We need water to survive. Go and fucking drink it and don't stop drinking it. Hey, you'll drown, mate. You'll drown yourself. Everything in moderation. Even the shit we need to survive can fucking overdose you, mate. There's only cannabis that can't overdose you on the planet, so I'm what? Come at me, bro. Learning about landscaping. Well, Garrett, I want to see a landscaping channel, mate. I want to see a landscaping channel soon. And if you're a little bit unsure, get yourself to DLT-Con when we next run one. And I'm going to help you set it up, mate. I'll help you set it up. I'll even fucking come with my camera. Yes, Alan. Good to see you, bro. Good morning. Why don't I like Bitcoin? I don't dislike Bitcoin. I don't not like Bitcoin. It's slow as fuck. I don't like it as much as faster coins. I like it a lot more than pounds. It's faster than pounds, bruh. It's realer than pounds. It's actually there. It actually exists. Bitcoin. I think you're missing the fact that I don't like the network and its speed. That's it. It can't facilitate an internet of value. It can't be a bridge asset like XRP is, and compete with assets that are as fast, reliable, and secure as XRP. It just can't. No, it's not that. I've said Bitcoin will be worth $1 million one day, $1 million each. Don't sleep on that, bro. Because what was said about the digital diamonds, I've got a full Bitcoin. Look at that. I'm gonna wear it. I'm even gonna wear a fucking chain with a QR code that people can scan just to let them know I've got a full Bitcoin. Fucking digital diamonds, mate. That's all it's gonna be. If nothing else, it's gonna be worth $1 million. Don't tell people I hate Bitcoin. I don't not like Bitcoin. Don't hate Bitcoin. I think the network's too slow to facilitate an internet of value. It's too slow to be a bridge asset, but it's gonna be a store of value, and it's gonna be digital diamonds to the next generation. 21 million available. What happens when 2 billion kids want one? Supply and demand will make it rocket. Moderation, all that, it really, really is, mate. It's if you was to eat raw potatoes, they'd fucking kill you, mate. Like, Google will 100% oxygen kill a human. I won't make this shit up. Like, honestly, I don't make this shit up. Like, you will drown yourself if you drink too much water. Theta has exploded. It's madness, and I think it's actually because people have started streaming and that, mate. They're using fuel, the volume's growing. It's Theta TV. It's like Theta TV, got the app there. Theta TV. Let's get on that bad boy. And it brings you to actual Theta TV. I've got 270 coins up there now. I've got 270 coins on there. I had 200 when I started. And I've got 2 accounts now. I've got one for the Gmail, and this is through my Facebook. And if I can send them coins to myself, use coins to participate in giveaways, and earn more by watching streams. Interesting. What are coins? Are they actually Theta coins? I've got to look at it and learn a little bit more about it, but it's open, it's active, use case, monetization, streaming, people fucking... NASA's on it, mate. NASA's on it, mate. NASA's on it, mate. If you need, or just wait for the big institution to get on it, and then I might get on it myself. Yeah, well, that day's past, mate, because NASA's on it. The Bitcoin community is toxic. You can see Sam I Am video on a moment of penny drop with XRP on the halving stream. Nah, what did Sam Am do? A halving stream, and nothing happened on it. Ha. 20k spare for investment. The man's doing well. That's what I'm saying, Gareth. Like anyone who's got, like, honestly, if you've got over 20k XRP, you're good. You're good. Just don't sell 18k of them at 70 cents, and you're good. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. If you've got less, you've got to wait longer. If you've got more, you can sell and trade sooner. It's as simple as that. It's how much do you want? 1 million Bitcoin. Imagine that. You won't have to imagine it come 2027, Pablo. We'll be fucking looking at it on a screen, mate. Tita. Is that actually said teta? Oh, it's a Spanish accent. Señorita, teta. Señorita. Ahora señor. Ahora señor, señorita. Ahora señor, señorita, teta, 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 teta. Ahora tete, ahora tete. Teta, teta. Teta, señorita. Show us your teta, señorita. Fucking hell. Alright, where's my light? Oh, Steve time. Bitmons. What are Bitmons? I don't even know what Bitmons are, mate. Is that an actual crypto? Bit diamonds. What? You know, sometimes I think people are just fucking with me. Like, just putting random shit in the thing to catch me out. Like, I've not looked at every crypto, you know. I'm not a fucking... What Sheldon Cooper with an eidetic memory, mate, and every crypto I look at, I remember every single little bit about it. I mean, fucking hell, mate. There's only so much shit you can retain. Do you know what I mean? I can't remember all my cousins' names, mate, and you want me to remember all these cryptos' names. Can't remember all my family's names. You're fucking crazy. Like, legit, I'm not lying. I don't know some of them. Like, I can't, it's not that I don't know. I just can't remember them, like, right off the top of my head. You have to think of all my family, like, especially my cousins' kids. Jesus fucking Christ, I've all had so many. I'm like, what's everyone even fucking called, mate? So you all laugh like, have you seen this crypto? Have you seen that? Have you seen that? Have you seen that? I'm like, well, might have, yeah, but fucking hell, man. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Bitmans are digital diamonds, right? So it's a similar way as Everledger. Have you seen Coldcoin? Coca-Cola coin. Bitmans, coming on it now. So all the guys who have looked at Bitmans, look at Everledger. Go and look at Everledger, because Everledger are tracking diamonds and have actually been to see Her Majesty's Treasurer. They've been in Parliament talking about it. A new era of collectibles. Generate unique and wearable digital collectibles. Give a bit diamonds. You will amaze, you will excite. No, don't flip. I'm fucking reading. You will amaze, you will excite. You will make special moment unique. Each bit diamond is unique in the world and certified. Wear your bit diamonds to colour your outfit. Interesting. Catalogue. Collection. What? Hang on a minute. They've got diamonds for €10. What? They can't be real. They can't be real, then. Let me one Enigma. Go on it then, bruh. Oh, I've got to sign up to see it, or get fucked. Get fucked. Create an account or we won't show you anything of, oh, get fucked. I can't fucking stand it, me. Lately, the internet, give us your fucking data. Give us your fucking pay me for it, dickhead. I'm not looking at, I can't look any further into that website without giving it my data on. I'm done giving people data before they pay me for it. So I can't look further into that. Can't look further into that, mate, because the website's fucking shit. It's a data sucking fucking funnel, mate. That's all that was. Like a sponge for me data, that then. Give us data. Give us your fucking data. Need help. Well, I need to be able to view the diamonds without giving you my email and name, mate. But you know you're not letting me, bruh. Bitmans. Because, like, I wonder where they're getting the diamonds from. Everledger. 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 Develop technology, create secure, blah, blah, our solutions. See, so Everledger's like, they work with several industry verticals to improve provenance, traceability, and compliance through smart contracts, NI, and intelligent labeling solutions for diamonds, gemstones, wines and spirits, luxury goods, art, e-recycling, and insurance. Everledger's gone way beyond just diamonds now, and it's just an easier, more friendlier user interface to use. It's not begging me to sign up and begging to suck data off me. Like, it's fucking, I can't stand websites who just suck data. There's only one website worse than a website that just demands data straight away for you to even view anything. And it's either demanding a subscription, right? Or they just keep throwing fucking ads at you, or next page, read more. And they just want click after click after click after click so they can go to the advertiser and go, look at how many clicks our website got. And it's like, well, not you sent them. Fuck, you had to click 100 times just to read a shitty article, mate. I'm not surprised. Digital Nomad. Oh, what's up, brah? Love your Overledger Quant. Here we go. Here we fucking go. Has Overledger done a migration yet, bro? Even talking about a migration yet, bro? Because don't talk to me like an ERC20 tokens running the internet value. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. Where's Overledger on all the documents? How come Overledger is saying, oh, well, wait, we Ripple and all these, but in Ripple sites and documents, Overledger's nowhere to be seen. You need to be careful with Overledger. I'm not like saying it's a scam. I'm saying be careful. It's got fucking BitConnect all over it, mate. It's got BitConnect vibes all over it, mate. Gonna actually opened up a can of worms now, you bruh. Made some funny memes of me, that lot. Overledger. Look, Overledger is the world's first blockchain operating system that not only interconnects blockchains but also existing networks. What lying for, bro? What you fucking lying for? You're on your website lying? Why are you lying? Why do you want me to support a platform that's fucking lying? Talk to me like they're the first ones, mate. It's a fucking lie right at the top of the website, right on the home fucking page. A lie, like legitimate lie, because they're not the first people that can do that. Ripple is, and they're talking in addition to the Enterprise 5, the fucking Enterprise 5. Why is Ripple not talking about Enterprise 5? Seamlessly interact with multiple distributed ledgers and existing systems, enterprise applications, and networks simultaneously. Oh yeah, probably through Hyperledger fucking Quilt. Because it's an ERC20 token. There's absolutely no talk of a migration. Overledger is the world's first blockchain operating system that not only interacts and connects blockchain, but also existing networks to blockchain and facilitates the creation of an internet-scale multi-chain applications, otherwise known as MApps. Start building game-changing applications with no additional infrastructure, using existing resources, and have the choice of interoperability in as little as 8 minutes. Lies. They've legitimately lied, saying they're the first interoperability platform, and they're just not. So why would I trust someone who lies in the marketing? Why would I trust a project that has to lie in its marketing? That has to big themselves up saying, oh, we're the first that did this. Well, no, you're fucking not. No, you're not. Don't fucking lie. Qantas partnered with SIA. Drop the SIA link telling me that. And Oracle, drop the Oracle link. Let's get this over there because the sun's panning. And I want some charge. Some charge, lad. Right. Mums and pops. Now I'm looking over the beautiful ocean. Lovely. Look about BTC video, pure golden commoner. Comment in the history tone base. Just everyone stop saying repo. Oh, you'll have to. Someone's gonna have to drop me a link to this Sam I Am video. I think I need to see it. Is it right? I think I know which one you mean. I didn't watch it all. Did Sam I Am get in that actual chat when all them Bitcoin maxes were in that chat together? Did Sam I Am actually get in the chat? Quant, oh fucking hell, 19 fucking tabs open online. Jesus, what? I'm still searching quant partnerships because I do want to be able to tell you if it's something you can trust or not. I just don't feel I can at the moment. Like I have to say, you got just go make your own mind up. I don't trust the ERC20 tokens that are not talking about a migration. It's why I went and bought Theta straight away to talk about a migration. Tonight is tonight. Make no mistake, that could plummet to fucking 30, 20, 10 cents tonight when that migration starts and they all dump to buy back in low. You don't know what's going to happen. It could FOMO to $1.50. It's why I just had to buy the bullet and buy some at 40 cents. And I've got a couple of orders set below 40 cents. I didn't want it to run and feel the fucking, spoke about the levels of regret, guys. You need to, we need to make sure we don't live with regret. And make, like, the orders are all about that, innit? You set the right orders at the right time, and you are looking better. SIA partners with Quant Network to explore innovative solutions in blockchain interoperability for banks and financial institutions. A year ago, the partnership agreement aims to integrate the SIA chain infrastructure into Quant Network's blockchain operating system Overledger to develop and implement blockchain and DLT-based applications spanning different technologies. The leading European high-tech company in the payment services and infrastructure sector and Quant Network, a UK-based pioneering technology company, have signed a partnership agreement to explore blockchain interoperability and the creation of agnostic cross-platform applications and services for banks and financial institutions. Try and guess which networks they're doing the tests over first. Try and guess. It's not Quant. It's not the Overledger network. The first interoperability test will be executed on R3's Corda and a private Ethereum platform. The partnership aims to integrate Quant's network blockchain operating system, Overledger, into the SIA chain infrastructure to enable interoperability, one of the biggest challenges and unmet needs faced by the financial industry to develop and implement blockchain distributed ledger technology-based applications spanning different technologies. Guys. SIA chain is a private infrastructure leveraging on 570 European network nodes with SIAnet, the fiber optic network. Right. So, Where's the partnership with Ripple and major banks? Check out our case study on the Spunter Banker DLT solution built on Corda Enterprise by SIA, NTT Data, and governed by ABI, the Italian Banking Association. Learn all about their app and transformation into bank reconciliation. Interesting. Interesting. The fact they put Ripple below him is fucking laughable, mate. That's all I've got to say. I don't trust this project. Sounds like a right fucking blag. Sounds like a right fucking blag. And again, like the fans of this might look at me like fucking I'm looking at the could be looking at XRP exactly the same way, saying it's just a fucking blag. There's one coming up, and I say like, if there's another coming up, show it me, show it me. And people try showing me Overledger as it, but where's the come on, man? It's just not keeping up with the documentation. And again, it's a UK company. I want to support it, but bro, sort your shit out, mate. QNT, go and fucking Ether scan and find that fucker, mate. Is it still on? I need to know if it's still an Ethereum token, because I can't like take it seriously while there's no talk of migration. Quant QNT ERC20. Got it. So there's 45 million quant at $5 each, $5.70, and there's 6,300 addresses, 100,000 transfers total. Yeah, fuck that. It's not for me, mate. Not for me. You change my mind, mate. Like, try and change my mind. Like, show me some solid fucking evidence. Show me the Bank of England, like, mentioning quant. Show me Federal Reserve mentioning quant. Do you know what I mean? Show me the Bank of China mentioning quant. Show me the W3C mentioning quant. Show me the World Bank, the IMF, Bank of International Settlements, all the rest of them. Show me them mentioning quant in documentation, and I'll start believing you. I'll start believing that you're right and I might be wrong. Tone Bays. Love to get in an octagon with him. So go get some good charity money on the go for that, you know. Connecting the world's networks to blockchain with just 3 lines of code. Not since the emergence of the internet itself has technology shown such promise and generated such excitement as blockchain. And no wonder, because blockchain technology is revolutionizing the way individuals and organizations interact with each other. Quant is leading this revolution, or you're not. Stop lying. Quant's leading this revolution, apparently. We've already developed the world's first blockchain operating system that not only interconnects blockchain, but also legacy networks. No, you aren't. Stop lying. Now we're building on this platform called Overledger to help governments organize it. Yeah, lies. How am I supposed to believe lies, mate? How am I supposed to believe that platform when they're fucking lying? Lying. Like, we've developed the first blockchain operating system for interoperability between networks and also connect legacy networks. No, you haven't. Xcurrent and Xrapid did that, mate, fucking years ago. So what you talking out your ass for? Ripple and XRP was dealing with this, mate, before Quant was even a fart in someone's fucking brain. Yeah, before it was even an idea. Ripple was there working with the banks and institutions that these are talking like the where's Quant in the Hyperledger Foundation, Linux Foundation fucking partner members list? Where's Quant in the W3C members list? They weren't even there, mate. Recognized by Gartner, Oracle, Lawcott, and Tech Nation. Oh, it's a shame you're not recognized by the people you say you're fucking partnering with, mate. Like, I want to do it, Ollie. I'd happily get in the octagon with Tom Bays or any other Bitcoin maxi, mate, all day. Happily. Happily. Our partners. Where's Ripple in the partners? Surely Ripple's in the partners. No Ripple. No Ripple in the partners. But apparently, Ripple connects to fucking Overledger. Can't trust that, me. Can't fucking trust that. Overledger network. Where's that picture where they're above Ripple? Like, Chainlink is doing the Oracle thing. There's legitimately no proof Quant Overledger is going to do any of it, mate. There's their own website would attempt to suggest it. There it is, that one. Save it. Save image. Starting download. Open file. Gallery. So existing networks, Overledger, enterprise permission blockchain, blockchain permissionless blockchains, and other blockchains. I mean, they've got Hyperledger, Corda, JPM Quorum, Ethereum, Ripple, Bitcoin, Stellar, Ethereum, IOTA, Neo, Cardano, Icon, Cosmos, Ion. Why is Overledger not mentioned on any of their websites if they're below it? If they need Overledger to join each other, why is Overledger acting like Ripple can't be joined to IOTA without Overledger? Why is Overledger acting like all these need Overledger to be interoperable with each other? All they need is an Interledger Protocol API. Why are they lying? Why are they lying on the website, mate? That's why I can't trust them. And if he was on the other people's websites, if he was simply on Ripple's website, Ripple said, yeah, we need this Overledger, they wrote the 3 lines of code that we actually needed to make Interledger Protocol go globally, but they didn't. They don't need them. See, the thing is, there is no tap outs no tap outs. You either get knocked out or you get put asleep. There's no tap out. I ain't letting go because he's tapping, little gimp. I get a referee that can pull me off. But yeah, you better get a ref that can pull me off him, mate. Nah, but he could be a black belt, mate. Let's not start talking like I'm gonna kick fuck out of it. I don't know. I'm just willing to try. I'm willing to be battered for charity. Let's put it that way. Easy. Let's put it in that way. I'm willing to be battered for charity. Give me a Bitcoin max there that's willing. I'm not I'm not in the XRP corner. I'm in the ILP corner, mate. Door squeak, Ollie. Fucking hell, Steve. Otor here. See, where shouldn't there be a T there? Otorinol. Otorhinolere. Otorhinolere. Inolere gonologist. You, mate. Are you fucking for real? No, don't get me wrong. I had to learn how to break words down when I did PT course, and I kind of like worked some of them out. You know, like fasciitis and fucking tension fasciitis and all that kind of stuff. Quadratus lumborum. Fuck me, mate. Do you know what I'm actually about to do, Steve? I'm Googling how to pronounce. Yeah. I'm not fucking about. People actually Google how to pronounce Elon Musk, baby. Who's Googling that? Oh dear, we can't even fucking spell. Otorhin. It's only fucking come up, and you've got ist, aren't you? Not a ology. Ist. Oh, this guy's gonna be a G here.
Unvoiced. You're using the tip of your tongue to make a whistling sound. And then finally, the T consonant. Once more.
Don't ask me to do a T.
Otorhinolaryngologist.
Otorhinolaryngologist. Boom. Thank you, mate. Would I have got that? Otorhino. So it was it was a silent H, because that was like it needed a fucking T at that H or something. So otorhinolaryngologist. Fucking hell, mate. Jesus Christ, Steve. What was that word, mate? What does it even mean? That's the next one, isn't it? What does it even mean? What is it? What does it mean? A doctor who studies or treats diseases of the ear, nose, and throat. She or he is a consultant. Otorhinolaryngologist. Wow. Or otorhinolaryngology is what they do. Fucking love you, Steve. Fucking love you in your words, mate. ILP written on one glove, ODL on the other. Yeah, you got that right. Got that right, Rising. Hold a Mac or hodl a Mac. Will do my best to stay as real as possible, mate. Hey, we could legitimately like, hey, this white collar fighting and all that, it's a thing, man. It's just that you're gonna get Tom Bays in Britain. You're gonna get him in Manchester, like, willing to have his nose broke. That's what it comes down to. Is he willing to come and get his nose broke so we can raise some money? That's what it comes down to. Mine's already broke. Like, it's a little tap And that'll just go again. Nah, no danger. We'll just reset it. Jaw's strong as fuck. It's got titanium in it now. Hey, Baz. Hey, it's a fucking shed with windows, mate. Let's have it right. But nah, shed is actually for storage. Yeah, that's the garage over there. Yeah, with a black door. That's actually getting worked on. With my mum and Ezzy are trying to figure out how to actually refurb that at the moment. If they're going to refurb that or build another wooden one. But yeah, mate, make no mistake. We use this for storage and didn't chill in it, mate, then it would be a fucking shed. It's only a summer house because we sit and relax in it instead of actual storing stuff in it. Someone use a shine on his head to blind you. Stream related comment. I like, do you know what, right? I've got nothing against the guy. It's not that I want to hurt him. I just want to hurt him. I'm joking. I don't want to hurt him. I just want, I'm interested. I don't like fighting for money. I don't want to make any money off it. I want to make other people money off it and talk about things we can do for charity and stuff like that. That is one thing that I'm extremely capable of tomorrow. Let's do it tomorrow. Let's set it up. You can make a hell of a lot of money. I just need expenses paying. And yeah, the rest can go to fucking charity. It's a good idea. Good. It is a good idea. A good thing to get into. He's probably not going to get like broken nose of that. I didn't like to say he'll just be getting a few kicks to the face. Just a few kicks to the face. A few kicks to the solar plex, winged him, just so people can see my ooh. And then wrap him up like a pretzel and hit him like, oh, just wait for that. And then just look at the ref and like, yeah, I ain't letting go here, mate. He's going fucking sleep unless you take me off. Fucking, sleep is good. Bitcoin's what? Bitcoin's what? Oh, it would be good. It'd be fun. Like, there was another one. I forgot his name. But I need to go and watch this. Yo, Jay got mushrooms in his garden, the jammy bastard. I need to go and watch this Sam I Am video, don't add a Bitcoin Maxi video. Because I watched a bit of it, but I wasn't as maybe as fixated as I should have been on it, and I didn't watch the whole thing. T-Fuel, man, I can't believe I got in T-Fuel at 0.006 fucking 0.6 of a cent. I got in T-Fuel, Tether price. Fucking mate, doesn't even look like I got a retrace on it. I don't know what chart I was on, putting a fib on that to get it coming back down. And I can't even really remember whether I went straight in, but I put the fucking limit on and I got in at 0.006 summit. And now she's riding fucking 0.1, like 1.5 cent, 1.6 cent. Fucking over doubled the money. Pretty good. I didn't put more on, to be honest. This is what I mean, like by trying not like the levels of regret. Like I'm happy I put some on, but oh what? I've seen something like that, Baz, where it's 10 on 10, but I think it's Russians, mate, and it ends up like 4 on 1 because all his mates have been fucked up and had to get out of the ring. Man's left on his own against several people, getting filled in. 2 on 1 and that's bad enough. Mate, 10 on 10. Fighting 10 men like fucking it, man. Damn. time, Steve. Packing there, bro. 125k, 6'2" Aussie. Mountain, bro. I'd have to BJJP. You'd be taking a fucking jumping double foot to the chest, you mate. If you was fucking hell, yeah. Fucking 100 and what? Any approaching me, that size 6'2", 125k. Yeah, I'm putting you down with 2 feet, mate. On the double jump round your chest, like double-footed solar plex. Boom, you're just like down. Fucking sit on top of your head. After pelvic pin you. You can pin people down by the pelvis. It's extremely embarrassing for him. So if you're a small person who can take a few cheeky little digs to the face, like if you can take that constantly and that don't really hurt you, you can pin a guy of any size because you're pushing down on his back, pin your pelvis to his, wrap your legs round his legs and pull him up. He's then pinned to his back, can only bring his arm back to the floor, can't put his elbow behind his back, so he can't get the range of motion he needs for the full-fledged punch. So he's legitimately just giving you shitty digs in the face. Why they can't really punch when they're on the back. So if you take them punches, you'll pin him all day. And then it's a matter of him getting frustrated that this 6 foot fucking free guy can't get a 5 foot man off him. And he starts getting proper frustrated. And he runs his energy down, and before you know it, you can transition, sleeper hold him or armbar him and just put the fucker out, snap his arm off. You see him in a basketball fight where the guy gives him shit and he gets him on the floor and he grabs his ankle in the end and the guy's like, carry on, mate, you'll never play basketball again. Carry on, I'll snap your fucking ankle. The guy's like, right, sorry. I want to play b-ball though. Drop kick. You got that right. Steve's probably had shits bigger than me. See, I hit 90 odd K at one point. I'm about perspective, right? So depending on how lean he is, Steve, right? For perspective, I'm 80 to 90k at 6'1". Yeah, not exactly small, but not massive. If I was 125 kilograms and still this lean at my size, oh my fucking God. You're talking an extra 30 kilogram of muscle on me, mate. 60 pounds. Do you know what I mean? Like, what? It's like, that's big, beast. If you're not lean, Steve, if you're not lean, you feel chubby or approaching fatness, give me a shout, mate, and I'll give you a few little tips on how to just get a little lean on. I mean, I'm struggling with a 6-pack myself because I like bread. But fucking look at the arms, you can see me tendons. See the... Oh, I'm not going to be able to get the right angle. You see me tendon there on my bicep. You can't get much fucking leaner on my arms. Like, I can get you lean, mate. I can get you lean relatively easy if you're willing to take the time and do the work to do it. And then it's quite easy to maintain once you've got there. So it's 10 one-on-ones, this shit. Let me have a look at it and break this down here now. 10 separate one-on-one fights. It's a bit like the famous YouTube guy, whatever the hell it's called, against the American Logan. This is like the fucking... What's it called in Bloodsport, man? Frank Deuce? What's not I nearly said Cobra Kai then. That's fucking correct, isn't it? What's it? Frank Deuce? Bloodsport, or even fucking Enter the Dragon Bruce Lee, innit? Where they're all going and it's just one-on-one, so you've only got one left or something like that. What did Frank Deuce fight in? Frank Dukes. Frank Dukes, a cartridge, ninja established his own ninjutsu of Dukes Ryu ninjutsu. The Kumite, 1975. Was the first white guy to win it. It's from Toronto, Canada. Ontario. Yeah. So the Frank Duke, it's literally like the things they used to go to then, innit? The Kumite and all. Is that legitimately like what it's like in a way, innit? Like, I know that's in a film, might be like, but it's real. It used to exist. Talked about him. I've got, right, they were 18-year-old Scott self-portraits of me duality. Because I'm a Gemini, I did a little thing where I got one of me getting bait, the one side of me, and that fucking knobhead, the Stellar Duck dick, he's the one who got me arrested, the fucking prick. But I need him there to remind me of the knobhead I become if I drink too much fucking beer. You don't want to see that, Scott. You don't want to see that version of me. That version, yeah, we're fucking here now, mate, yeah. That version of Scott's fucking great, mate. Don't wake him up. Don't wake him up. He's a dick. Morning, the Denarian. Tongpo. Is that Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or the Kama Sutra? Or the pelvic pin is BJJ, if that's what you're on about. Rising Green. The Kumite, Alan, yeah, we got it up in the end. I'm bad with comments, mate. Think of X Factor BGT style program. Basically, milk a 1 hour 30-minute show about 2 slabs each week, finishing with an amateur boxing match with head guards. Nice. With being a PT, I don't like the word you're fat. Like, you know, when people say you're fat, bare fat, it's thrown around a bit too much. Chubby, chunky fat, really, innit? Chubby, chunky fat. There's carrying fat, chub and chunky. And then there's when you are fat. Now, not that many people are actually fat. If you want to break it down, terminologically, is that a word, Steve? Terminologically. If you want to break it down terminologically, fat, if you have over 50% fat on your body, 51, 55%, it means the majority of your body is fat. Then you could argue that someone calling you fat is actually right. The majority of your body is fat. You are carrying more fat than you are water, muscle, and bone in weight. Do you know what I mean? But from 15 to 40% fat, it's all about size and definition and whether you simply look chubby or not. Do you know what I mean? And then you've got body dysmorphia. Do you know what I mean? So you've got me, some people might be like, fucking hell, I'd love to have like belly like that, but then because I eat the bread, I can't get rid of that. Doesn't matter how lean I go everywhere else. Can't get rid of that eating bread. But light bread. But now someone might see that as a bit of chub. Someone might be like, someone with a 6-pack who stood on a fucking fitness mag all day, every day like that, might look at my belly and be like, oh, little chubby that. But for me, it's lean. Just not as lean as some might like it. And then to someone else, it's a fucking 6-pack. So, what do you mean you've not got a 6-pack? I can see your abs. You're like, yeah, but you know what I mean? So it's all perspective and shit. Yeah, I bet I would, Brian Gray. Mate, if I just limited me bread, it'd come in a week. I'd have it in a week or two if I just cut the fucking bread out and did a little water and sodium flush. So you can do water and sodium flush and get a 6-pack in no time if you want to stand on stage and that, but you'll be dehydrated, and the minute you rehydrate, the bloat will come back. Grandmaster of the ancient headbutt. Theta above 1,000, eh? See, you said it right then. Theta. Data is in data, but data's data. It's making sense now. It's making sense now. Data. Said exactly the same, but your tongue's at the bottom for the D. Data. But then lift your tongue for the theta. It's exactly the same way you're saying it. Theta. But the tongue movement. That's why some foreigners can't speak English as well as us, because they don't do the mnemonics alphabet, and all that. That's how we learn to fucking speak. And Sean got to 90k in the gym. Nice, I learned. It's a nice 90 to 100k is a nice weight. Do you know what I mean? 120k, you're full on heavyweight, innit? You're fighting Tyson Fury and that, mate. Like, you're going into your octagon, Steve, with fucking Brock Lesnar and that. Do you know what I mean? At least I'll be with fucking Bisping and shit. Do you know what I mean? They're a bit more manageable, them men. Do you know what I mean? Like, fucking hell. You're going, like, I'm too heavy for Conor McGregor, me. Well too heavy in the octagon. I don't think he could ever get up to my weight. And if I ever went down to Wiz, I'd feel weak as fuck. It's a weird one when it comes to fighting weight and what's fair in a fight, pound for pound. But fuck me. Shit, Steve, you would be top of the shop, mate. Yes, Scott, morning. It's 4 bags of cement. Mate, Steve weighs 5 bags of cement. I've had 3 on my shoulder back in the day when I was doing swimming pools and that. Used to be able to carry 75 on one shoulder. Getting it up there that was hardest. Oh, 7 years hard training and living on brown rice and chicken. See, sometimes this is why I don't bulk anymore. I used to be in that mind frame that I want to bulk up and shit, but I don't. I'd rather look pretty fucking slim, yet be able to do most exercises of what I do. And I don't care whether it's a yoga pose or doing a fucking handstand push-up. Do you know what I mean? It's about functionality, being functionally fit, being like functional fitness, not isolating muscles, all one big movement. Do you know what I mean? And again, this could be someone, so if there's someone in the chat now who feels a bit big and they feel like, fucking hell, I'm interested in doing what he's saying here, just starting slow and grinding it out, do it and document it, because I'm telling you now, right, do you know how hard it is these days and age with all the established PTs and trainers online to sell yourself as someone who can give fitness advice and that, if you just go out ripped up? Like for me now, if I went out feeling like I look good, I'm buzzing, I'm happy with the way I look, me, at the moment. If I just went out there happy like that, some people are going to be like, not even that big, mate. Not even that big, mate. Not even this, mate. Not even that, mate. Yeah, if they saw you do an handstand push-up, they'd be like, yo. So I'm doing some of the gymnast shit that all the gymnasts do, and they all do at these bar parks where they're doing all that fucking step button and doing shit like that. It looks more impressive these days. Back in the day, I was like, what do you bench? What do you bench? Now it's more about like fucking free running and being able to smash yourself at the bar park, calisthenics. So it's hard to just go there feeling good and be like, yo, come and follow me and get some workouts. So like, well, who the fuck are you? You're some ripped up guy that could have, who the fuck are you? Who are you? Whereas if I'd have spent 18 months going from chubby guy or maybe even fat guy and documenting my journey into that ripped up, lean, happy guy, or feeling ripped up and lean, get on the thing, and then everyone's like, who the fuck are you? You go like, well, I'm that guy who used to be fat as fuck, but now I look like this, and I just wondered if any of you wanted any help doing the same. It completely changes the perspective of the way people will look at you. It will. I've got a mate who I know, Gary Flanagan, who was legitimately pretty chubby in a younger age. Then he went beast mode. Then he popped his fucking bicep doing a flag, tried a flag. So he'd not been doing calisthenics and gymnastics. He'd been popping a bench. How much do you bench? Old school. Tendons not keeping up with the muscles and shit. And then he does a flag and pops his bicep. He ended up with a tennis ball up there. It just went boom, up there. Had to have it repaired and that. And then he had to start low, easier, taking it easier, low volume, low weight. And he got back to a point where he was pretty ripped. Kurt, who used to do the channel, having fucking about with a mate, popped his fucking chest, like tore the ligament on his chest there. If you build up with calisthenics and you spend the time on that journey, once you can handle your body weight, then you can build up to being able to bench press Steve. But seriously, mate, why the fuck are people bench pressing more than they weigh when they can't even do 15 fucking pull-ups? It's all perspective. But yeah, legitimately, if you want to do any journey like that, do me a favor and document it. And then when you've gone through the journey and you've reached you've reached multiple goals, you can be like, right, let's get on Insta now. I've got all this documented fucking content that I can create new videos with. I can actually start making workouts off it. People are going to queue up and say, fucking hell, how did you do that? How did you lose that fat? How did you get your chest like that? What did you do for your arm workout? What did you do for your legs? Your legs are looking sick now. You might have a guy's like, what are you going to do about a saggy skin? You might be in a place where you're scared of doing it. You're scared of doing it because you don't know what's going to happen to your skin. Don't fear that. Don't fear that, because again, it's just a journey to a goal, innit? And when you've had the operations to tuck the skin in and stuff, again, you've got queues of people. Oh, how did you do it? Who did you go to? Well, I've worried about that myself. Oh, people are going to relate to you so fucking much. You will have your trolls. We all will, all the time. You just got to ignore them. Jealous. They wish they'd have done. You will have ripped up guys and knobhead who's legitimately not documented any of his journey or anything. He kind of like regrets it, and he sees that you've documented yours, and he comes on and tries to bring you down. Yeah, you look good, bro, but fucking our skin's hanging. Move, you dick. Do you know what I mean? Just fucking move. Just jealous just because you didn't record your fucking journey, mate. Fuck off. Do you know what? I think the lockdown's converting a lot. Thanks, Sean. Appreciate that. Ego is massive, Alan. That's why people need DMT in their life, to try and strip it away a bit. But I think the lockdown's doing a lot in it, Baz. I think it's going to reduce the staff within a lot of shops. It's going to change the way a lot of shops do business. It's going to change the way a lot of people live. Some people probably won't even shake hands with other people anymore. People are saying like, oh, a small business is going to survive this recession. Are they going to survive the lockdown? Are they going to die? I honestly believe if they're not already turning to online, try to keep the business afloat, selling some stuff online and creating an online network of new customers, they're already dead. They just don't realise it yet. Like Blockbuster, when Netflix come out, and they had a choice to either start renting stuff out online and be their own streaming service, or continue doing business how they was, thinking that the online streaming service was only going to be a competitor and not actually fucking kill them. Do you know what I mean? Mix Netflix with the fat CDs and all that just went online, and we all started downloading content. There was no reason to really go to Blockbuster, but there would have been a reason to go to a Blockbuster site to rent or stream. Blockbuster could come back now on Coil per second streaming. If someone just owned the IP, if you owned Blockbuster Limited and you owned the website and that, you could. Mikey, yeah, you going out? Alright, see you in a bit. I knew I should have finished what I said before I turned to look at you. But yeah, not at 50 years old. It's got a secret routine, sit in the sauna every morning. It fucking is, mate. And there's the door. Get the door open there. It lets a bit of the breeze in. Cools me down. It's like I've got out of the sauna and gone to the cold shower now. You know, like you have your little stints where you get in and out. So this is the bit where I cool down a little bit. My fucking vest starts getting cold. But yeah, documentation and all that, it's massive. It's only gonna get even bigger. And it's all about people changing in lockdown, wasn't I? Lockdown's changed the world. It really has changed the world. Like I was saying, people aren't even going to shake hands anymore. Some places will have done business, and then I was on businesses are already dead. Oh, that's where I was. Blockbuster should have opened a website, should have gone online streaming, online distribution. They could have been on Coil already. So that's what I was on. If you owned the IP, go online, see if it's for sale. Blockbuster IP, Blockbuster Limited. Has it been discontinued? Can you restart that company, Blockbuster Limited? Have you got, or do you have to buy it off someone else? Interesting to know, because if you could get it and you could do blockbuster.com and you introduce your own streaming service with independent content that people had made themselves and let you put on it, and then you added it to Coil, and then you just start emailing other people. Then you email Warner Brothers and say, look, I know you're doing HBO Max and that, and I just wanted to let you know we're doing a new streaming service. It's on Coil, it's blah blah blah, and you're competing. So current businesses now who are struggling because they're in lockdown, because they've not really got an online business and they need their high street store, they should have been online, creating that online account, building an online business, building an online network of customers, potential clients, whatever, leads, getting online and generating leads for an online business. Because if they haven't been doing that, they're already dead. They probably don't know it, like Blockbuster didn't know it. In 18 months, probably going to need to be getting credit when the fucking interest rates go negative and the credit's being thrown out. A load of them are going to take credit to try and survive, and because they've not made the plans to move into a digital world, they're not going to be able to pay the credit back long term, and it's probably going to end up putting them under. A lot of these small to medium-sized businesses that are already struggling with the lockdown, they're already dead. It's just going to take 12 to 18 months for them to fully die. Do you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, it's a shame, but I'm doing everything I can. I'm trying to tell people to chase their passions, chase their hobbies, do something, get online, monetize your shit, whatever you can. You've just got to try. You can't just sit there and let it happen around you, because like Blockbuster, you'll fucking die. Like Woolworths. Most people think Woolworths died, and it fucking did. The high street version of it. Come on, phone. Come on, phone. Mate. Today, I'll go live on Friday when the page is opened. XDCE. I've not agreed. I've got to admit. Convicted trading book. Oh, calisthenics. Yeah, calisthenics is a one, mate. Yeah, got it. We all knew there was a reset coming, mate. The start of the globalization, everyone was like, well, not everyone, but we're getting a few messages like, oh, I don't like the fucking eerie music and that, so I don't like the tone, and there's too much thingy at the beginning. Go and stick the globalization documentary on after this and watch the fucking beginning of it, and it's like, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. It's fucking coming, it's coming. Over a year ago, we was TikToking this. Now what we're sat in, it was the TikTok, and people wonder why I did it dark and depressing and made it eerie as fuck. Like the circles over everyone weren't just to make it eerily black, it was to protect from copyright. But it was a nice touch for me. It brought across the tone I wanted to. And then the second half is booming. Anyway, back to the chat. Did anyone know about that? Woolworths ain't dead. Woolworths ain't dead. The shop, High Street Woolworths is dead. But Woolworths online, it saved itself going online. That's what people have to do. We've got a girl called Ashley Hume, that I know in Jaws. I've not spoken to her for ages, but she's got a flower shop in Market Street in the town centre. And the likes of her, if she's not been making money online, still selling flowers from her house, still sending them as and when she can through DPD or whatever, UPS from the local drop point, she's going to be struggling when she gets back to pay her rent and that, depending on what help she's received from the government. So, John, morning, pal. You got XDCE for the first time last night. No, I have to have a look at this now. Have a look at this now. I love doing these live streams and stuff like this because we can all give each other that, because we get loads of feedback. Loads of feedback and engagement. I don't like them comments going away. I need them to stay up, man. XDCE. XDCE. Zinfin Network. Yeah, people keep bringing it up. I've got to dive into this now. We're going in. We're going in, guys. Social. So basically, what do I do? If you're wondering what I'm doing now and you've just told me to go and look at that, well, the first thing I'll do is find the coin on CoinMarketCap, right? The next thing I do is go and check its social presence. So down at the bottom where the chart and this and that, I click social. It then gives me the social presence of the project, and it gives a Twitter page. So I click on that Twitter page. It takes me to the Zinfin official. I'm then at the Twitter. And then every single Twitter has the link. It takes us to the original site. So before we go to the site and have a little look at the Twitter and see the pinned tweet, because that's what they want everyone who comes to the page to see. Regardless of what they've tweeted below it, everyone wants you to see that pinned tweet. And this one is the Republic of the Seychelles registered centralized exchange Bilexa listed Zinfin's ERC20 token XDCE on the 21st of May. It made its position in the top 15 coins among the 150 pairs with respect to volume in 24 hours of listing. So they're basically just letting people know that it was listed on an exchange within 24 hours. It was in the top 15 coins among 150 plus pairs with respect to the amount of volume being pushed through said pairs. So obviously that tweet straight away is telling you what? There was a demand for the coin in pairs on exchanges. There was a demand there. They supplied it, and the volume was immediately within 24 hours within the top 15 coins of volume on said exchange. Interesting. Actually very interesting. If you wanted to know more, there's a Medium article on said tweet, but we'll go straight to the website. So again, this is what I'm doing. This is how I chase it, and we're digging, and we just see what it's saying basically. What's the project about? What's he's got XDC a few months back, still early days. Has anybody seen his icon this week? Checked out a video on YouTube by their creator, Tony Bosch. Interested. It's an international coin for trade finance. Not a well-known coin yet. Love that word, R*, yet. Original trailer pumping. Cracky use case. Blockbuster, you know? Blockbuster. Blockbuster. Fuck off, mate. You know that slide, Blockbuster, with a big teeth, with a big boobs, mate. Okay, now. I love you, Steve. Zinfin. Nearly farted then. Zinfin. Enterprise-ready hybrid blockchain for global trade and finance, combining the power of public and private blockchains with interoperable smart contracts. Join the network, download the wallet. Let's see how long this video is. Oh, it's only 2 minutes. We're watching it. Well, you're watching it. I'm listening and watching.
What is Zinfin? Zinfin stands for Exchange Infinite. It is the next generation of the global computer network, connecting communities and enterprises around the globe using blockchain technology. The network is powered by its native fuel, called XinFin Digital Contracts, or XDCs. XinFin is a first-of-its-kind hybrid blockchain network. It combines the power and transparency of public blockchains with the security and speed of private networks. A permissioned consensus mechanism replaces the wasteful, energy-intensive mining, making XDC essentially mining-free. So how does hybrid work? The network has a public stake that is shared by all members. Additionally, enterprises can host private subnetworks. So with Enterprise A and B, each will have the public stake plus their own unique private stake. The public stake can be used to share basic data securely and transparently across the XDC network. The private stake can be used to protect sensitive or financial data from the outside world.
Got a shake on there, Scott.
Protocol can work as a messaging and confirmation layer for domestic or cross-border approved payments. Or the XDC token can be used as a payment and settlement layer, supported by approved financial institutions. With secure and audited smart contracts and IoT integration, the XDC protocol facilitates real-world contracts and transactions. Come, join the XDC community. Protocol facilitates contracts and IoT integration.
IoT integration. That's interesting. Again, that flag is going off in my head. It's going off in my head a little bit, the flag, right? The ERC20 token flag. Again, it doesn't mean there's not going to be a migration. It doesn't mean it can't be done with an ERC20 token. It was fuel then. It's just fuel through this network. Again, let's argue I use this network and someone else uses another network. If they're not interoperable with each other, with an agreeable bridge asset currency to transfer between the two, it's using ILP and the provided connectors and the provided choice through that. That may be XRP, XLM, Quant, Ripple Alpha. There could be a few. Do you know what I mean? You could use this. Who knows? Do you know what I mean? Who knows? Struggling to hold that phone up, mate. I was prone on my feet. I probably would have held it still or just thinking, but I had my knee on my leg and it kind of like rattled it. I think it was the spotlight, mate. Let's carry on. Decentralized, hybrid, interoperable, and liquid network exchange infinite XinFin is a delegated proof of stake consensus network and XD POS, enabling hybrid relay bridges, instant block finality or finality, accent and pronunciation again in it. It's the Americanisms drifting in, man. And interoperability with, this is interesting, ISO 20022 202020220. It's just 20022, you know. But it's the messaging standards coming in. We all know that, the new standards that every bank and financial institution needs to be interoperable with by 2023. I believe the Fed have given this out till 2024, but hopefully they'll be ready a lot sooner with the Fed now payments and total interoperability within their own economy and joining into the global RTGS system. So XinFin and the hybrid network powered by XDC protocol. Interoperable blockchain network for global trade finance, which enables digitization, tokenization, and instant settlement of trade transactions, increases efficiency and reduces reliance on complex FX infrastructures, allowing for increased flexibility and liquidity and management for financial institutions. 2,000 plus TPS. The average fee is less than 0001, so 3 noughts and a 1 for you, like fucking 0.01 of a cent. Not even 0.1 of a cent, 0.01 of a cent. 2 seconds with finality. The world's fastest and most energy efficient consensus is here. Delegated proof of stake leverages the power of stakeholder approval, voting to resolve consensus issues in a fair and democratic way. Now, those words, that's beauty to my ears, those words, you know, and this is what I keep saying, by democracy through consensus being a possibility, because we're being fucking told it is. We're being told it is. This is why I'm saying in the future it will be possible. Not saying we're going to get it, but it will be possible to push for a democracy through consensus. Delegated proof of stake leverages the power of stakeholder approval, voting to resolve consensus issues in a fair and democratic way. How is that not how we need laws to be passed? How we need the vote? Mail-in votes? What? In America right now, you're getting mail-in votes, yeah? When this exists, when democracy through consensus is becoming possible, you're the mailing in votes. Really? So again, if you come to the site here, guys, everything we pass here, you've got to join the network, learn more, you know, like the public consensus. You can actually click it and have a proper read through it. You've got ISO 20022 compatible messaging for private and hybrid state, higher interoperability with legacy systems and other blockchain platforms, makes XINFIN protocol the language of core banking systems, ERP systems, and SWIFT systems, and many more. Who actually came up with this ISO shit? It's got read more. It's got the classic. It's got the classic it's centralized to decentralized to distributed infographics. Again, read more regarding the Swift and the ISO and all that stuff. Swift use Transform, which uses XINFIN Masternode. Earthport will be using Transform, which uses XINFIN Masternode. I will chase that in a sec. Darren, don't let me forget that, man. Yeah, so it's got the ecosystem at a glance. You can see the code on GitHub. Host a private network, run smart contracts, explore wallet and leverage cross-chain interoperability. So if this is open source, this could be an option for where you run your private, where you actually host your private home network. I'm going to talk about private ledgers and home networks and getting help build it, or if you're struggling to build your own on Hyperledger Fabric, you might have to lean on another platform that enables you to build it easier. Just like writing your own website now is extremely hard if you don't know how to code, but you can go on Wix and fucking build one like that, mate, just moving widgets about. It's going to end with the same concept. They're going to make, I have no doubts that they will make it extremely easy for certain people to make their own private ledger if they've gone down that channel, done the right searches and landed at the right page. You will get the right tutorial on how to do it. People like Matt Farley in America who've done it themselves already off Ethereum and Hyperledger and stuff, they know how to code. They already know how to do it. All I had to do was learn an extra few lines and they already knew. So if you want to learn coding, I tried it. It got to me. I had to step away from it. It was really feeling like work, feeling like back at school, something I didn't want to learn, but I was forcing myself to learn. I need a teacher who can make it easy for me to understand, because I've not found them yet. I've just not found the right video that's breaking it down in the way I need it breaking down. What are these masternodes? Stake XDC and set masternodes. So you set up masternodes. Deploying KYC compliant masternodes upon the XDC protocol makes XINFIN's hybrid blockchain the most trusted network for institutional adoption. Explore the masternode. the WTO, the World Trade Organization, and ICC, International Chamber of Commerce, talking about Zinfin and trade finance, or trade finex, sorry. Download the report. So get yourself to this website, guys. Again, you saw how I found it. You can find it on Google if you search the website, but you can no doubt just go CoinMarketCap, check some details, check the Twitter, go to the website from the Twitter, check all the learn mores and that. Now, this is where we get to like the quant one with SIA and that in it, and it's like, well, they've got SIA on their side, but have SIA got them on their site? And they actually did have. So don't sleep on quant, because I question it. Just because I question ERC20 tokens being the easiest one to make and the go-to for pretty much fucking everyone doing an ICO or a new project, or anything that wants to tag onto the Ethereum virtual machine or Hyperledger, or interoperability that they're claiming to do to self, when the thing that they're actually building is built on something that's already got interoperability provided through either Hyperledger Quilt or ILP and RippleNet. Especially when they're partnering with the same people as RippleNet, SBI and whatnot. It gets very, very, very interesting. There's videos online on YouTube at the bottom. Everything from generating smart contracts to the inner mechanics of it. But let's chase what my man just said. Sorry, I forgot your name because I didn't say it out. Darren Lewis Jr. After he called a Volto Control and he's about to go live, the planner just told me he's going to give me the green light when he started the demo. I've been researching for months. Nice. You don't want the bear flu tracking app on your phone. Turn off all updates otherwise. Or all the apps getting updates and that. Love you, mate. Just let me get on with it, mate, Steve. Yeah. Just let me go. Oh, just fill your boots, Scott. It's legit. Fill your boots, man. Where I've lost that initial messaging. So refuse transformer nodes. Transformer nodes. Zinfin. Master nodes. I'm gonna chase this shit here now. Darren Lewis Jr., to let everyone know, has a YouTube channel. Love it, mate. He has actually got some content on here regarding exactly what we're talking about. As part of the partnership, Trade Finex Tech Limited will offer trade. Let me pause that, it's getting in the way. It will offer trade financial flagship product Transformer through Zinfin network masternodes. Transformer performs financial message mapping using any format, including financial standards such as Swift, MT-MX, ISO 8583, MT1X, MT5X, MT7X, etc. If you understood all that. During the proof of concept stages, Zinfin will extend Transformer to financial institutions that run Zinfin network masternodes in the testnet environment. Testnet, any signs or knowledge of when testnet becomes mainnet and they have a migration, Darren? By the way, guys, Darren Lewis Jr., go and check his YouTube out. Go and I'm gonna give you a cheeky subscribe now, bro. Subscribe. Think bigger. Couldn't agree more. Think bigger. Let's all think bigger. IOV does think bigger. Yeah, he's got some content here, guys. Preparing for the Fedwire migration. Zinfin XDX, the Reserve Bank of India. Yeah, go and check some of them videos out. So, I actually Googled what you was on about and got to one of your videos. How mad was that? That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. No one has a Master Node 2. Nice. XRP, XLM, XDC, it just works. It does, Gary. It does, mate. Healthy choice, like we say. Can't have a level playing field without a healthy choice of multiple assets. But I want to just make sure I don't get off this and close it down before I've had a deeper look into it. Because I'll end up on Darren's fucking blog or something. No, it's Zinfin's actual blog. So on Medium, so I've actually searched Swift Transformer Node Zinfin, right? I put that in Google. I scroll down. We've got Darren's video in the video section. I scroll down and I find a Medium article. And you always got to question the source of the article or where it's come from. The source, you know, the red source, the source. Fuck pronunciation. Okay, now. Say source right sometimes, and other times I just say source. Head's fucked. Someone let Mark know where they can purchase XDC, please. Alternatively, Mark, if you'd ever want to know where to purchase a coin, find it on CoinMarketCap. If we go back on this page now, so new tab. I'm keeping that other tab open because I'm going to look through the article very shortly. If we go to CoinMarketCap, and we're looking for XDC. We're going to get to CoinMarketCap and we're going to give it a little search tinger, a little pop. I'm going to search XDC. Zinfin Network XDCE comes up. We're going to give that a click. So we'll come on it. We'll come on the price. We'll see we're at 0.4 of a cent on the price. I'm going to scroll down. And again, when we go here for social to see the social presence, we're going to click there to see the social presence. That brings us to the social presence like we did before. But if we go to market pairs and click actually where the market pairs one, it will bring us to the pairs and the exchange they're on. So you can there see multiple exchanges where the asset is available. It shows you the pair. It shows you the volume going through the exchange. Shows you the price on the exchange. Yeah, so you got all basically all the information you need really, and then you can chase which exchange you want. Obviously, the more volume on the exchange, the more liquidity and the more chance that your order will execute at the price it's set, and you won't get any slippage through lack of liquidity and lack of orders at that price. You know, it could slip past the price and then just execute anyway at a different price. Slippage can go in your favor at times, but at other times it can't. So just have a ganders. Also, Darren's letting people know there that it's actually got a wallet only on Android at the moment. It's got USDCs on it as well. Is there healthy? I've got some orange today, John. I need some Snoop Doggy Dogg again though. Ethereum. Is there a fiat pair anywhere? In fact, I'm on the fucking markets. Have a look yourself, you muppet. Hotbit has it against US Tether at the bottom there, 127k volume. La Token has it against Tether, but that's extremely low volume there. Only got $282 of volume going through that. So you can see from the difference between the ones that have got a K, they've got thousands going through them. Thousands of volume up into the millions at the top. So the most liquid pairing of this is Ethereum on Bilaxa. So if you want the most liquid pair, you're going in it from Ethereum. Whereas if you're gonna say no, I need Tether, I want Tether for whatever reason, you just don't want to buy Ethereum to then go into that. You want to do it through Tether. You are then reduced to 120k, 127k of volume on Hotbit. So I hope that helps you not only find where Zinfin is, but also helps you in the future when you're looking for a token or a coin. You're thinking, where the hell can I buy that? And no one's telling me where I can buy it. Find it on CoinMarketCap. Give yourself a little scroll down. You get all them tabs there, all the different information. You give it a whack on markets, and it tells you exactly where you can purchase it, how much is being purchased, what price it is on the platform, and basically everything you need to know. You can then go to that platform and start making moves towards purchasing the coin or token yourself. Yeah, it seems to be growing. It's growing, Darren, exchange-wise, mate. It's got 22 pairs at the moment. And some of them are getting quite liquid, to be honest. There's like I say, there's one pair on Bilaxi over the 1.3 million volume. There's on Indodax has got it against IDR with a volume of $766,000. Then there's got $250,000 on a Mercatox, however you'd say that. Bancor Networks packing 177 against BNT. And then you've got Hotbit with its Tether pair, Bitcoin pair, and Ethereum pair. And even the Ethereum pair on that's only 167k. The Bitcoin pair is 136k volume, and the USDT pair, as we said, is 127k volume. It is actually quite cheap on the Tether price as well. I mean, it's 0.01s and 0.03 difference, but what, like on Bilaxa, it's 0.41 of a cent. Do you know what I mean? 4169. Whereas on others, it's like fifth of a cent. It's half a cent on others. Some it's 0.6 of a cent. So I mean, you've got there 0.1 of a cent on that, but no volume. It's like obviously no volume. No one's gonna sell it at that while it's where it is, are they? Do you know what I mean? So it's interesting when you start viewing the prices and that. It's got the percentage of volume, so 42% of all the volume within them pairs, all 22 pairs, 42% of it is with that top exchange, 1.3 million in volume. That's probably the one you want to go to, but that's how you're going to break it down. Like we've shown you how to chase it through the Twitter and get to the site and break the actual project down. But then if you want to actually break down where you're going to buy it and why you're going to buy it there, then you're going to go. People can say what they want about how CoinMarketCap accumulates that price. So that price at the top, what do you think that is? Why is that price 4394 when on an exchange it's 4164? Was it 4164? 4169? That price at the top is the average of all them prices, in it. It's the average across the board. Does anyone remember the bull run where South Korea had the prices of XRP so high it was out pushing it to 380, where some people will tell you the all-time high of XRP was $3.40 and something, and like some people in Eastern Hemisphere will say it reached $4. And it was because in Korea, some exchanges, the order books had pumped it up to there in a ridiculous manner. I don't know how and why. To the tune that CoinMarketCap removed the Korean volume from the average price, and it just fucking bombed in a day. We was all accusing CoinMarketCap of actually contributing to the fucking bear run we're still in. Do you know what I mean? It was. Does anyone remember that? It does look an interesting project, Zinfin. I must admit. And another thing you could be Googling to throw it against me is, when I get Google on again, Zinfin. I'm going to see if there's a mainnet launch planned. It's already live. Or it should have been live June last year. Comes around with prominent changes with mainnet launch. Zinfin community will see considerable changes being made across the whole XDC ecosystem, including token swap, wallet private key access, masternode setup and staking, new supply release, sidechain or private network setup, burning of XDC, etc. A masternode bounty program offers a first and one-click masternode deployment. This is an easy and simple solution for setting up a masternode and earning XDC, allowing you to operate on XDC protocol. By setting up a masternode, the decentralized blockchain network is able to self-sustain. This provides a trusted, scalable, decentralized network infrastructure which provides stability and reliability throughout the network. As a reward for participating, every masternode will be offered incentives as well as special bonus bounty up to 900 USD worth XDC for hosting masternode up to the 31st of August last year. Obviously, this is gone. It's an old article. But it's rewarding people for setting up masternodes and that, getting adoption. As per the original white paper, the total supply 100 billion, file score says 25 billion, ecosystem developments 15 billion, hedge pool, social cause. After mainnet launch, currently masternode incentive is approximately 86 million, which is much lower than previous. So is it still an ERC20 token, or is it on its own mainnet, on its own network now? It's interesting, this shit. That's why ERC20 tokens still get me a little bit. They still get me a little bit. You go on Etherscan and search TRX. Is that still fucking on there? Has it got the history? Interesting. So yeah, Tron's still on Etherscan. But it no longer says. It actually is still, yeah, ERC20. The light bulb just went off over my head, like for me to stop attacking. Not that I all out attack ERC20 tokens, but I think I need to change my perspective on that and change my opinion regarding ERC20 tokens moving forward. And I'm not saying that I trust fucking Justin Sun and Tron as the fucking gold standard of ERC20 tokens, but they do prove that they do migrate and can migrate to their own project, and they do remain on Etherscan as their original token, as shown. VeChain, I own VeChain. Like, I own VeChain. So yeah, like, don't not buy Quant because of my opinions. Don't not buy an ERC20 token because of my previous opinions. Opinions can change, perspectives can change, and again, it takes a person, a self-aware and real, truthful person to admit that yeah, you was kind of looking at them wrong, mate. Sort your neck out and start looking at them right. You're a fucking idiot, Scott. You know what I mean? Like, we are, yeah. I'm what? We could all be fucking idiots. We can all get shit wrong. MDMA coin. telling you, Rising, you got to be done sometimes, because if you stay too close-minded and running down the roads that you know, I'm not going down that road just because I don't fucking like the look of it, or like even like the sound of it. You've not even fucking looked at it properly. Like, yeah. And it's not that. I've just never chased up the previous RC20 tokens to see if they were still on Etherscan. In my head, they'd been removed from there and was no longer seen as an ERC20 token. But obviously, it's what they was born as. You can't change what you're born as. You're born as something. It's always going to remain in it, especially with the transparent world and digital world that we're going into. It was never going to... it was always going to remain on Etherscan. I can't believe I didn't fucking notice that. What we need... do you know what, mate? Someone show me a document with Ripple and Quant on it at the same time. I'm probably going to buy some. So, I mean, this is still April last year. About the Transformer stuff with Swift and that. Zinfin Blockchain Network and Trace Financial team up to provide counterparty risk mitigation through ADGM Sandbox. It's hard to read when you've only got to read the capital letters. For me, I don't know if other people feel that. Transformer will help financial institutions convert their traditional messaging formats for financial instruments into a blockchain recorded identity that enables counterparty risk mitigation through secondary market channels. Ooh, very nice. Tighten your tie, Pete. Going in. Trade Financial, a leading financial messaging and integration provider for major global financial institutions and an integration partner for Swift MTMX messages, has signed a partnership agreement with Zinfin Network through its Abu Dhabi Global Markets Sandbox entity, ADGN. As part of this partnership, Trade Finex Tech Limited will offer Trade Financial's flagship product. I'm guessing that video Darim's got on his YouTube is going through this. It sounds extremely similar to what he put in the documentary. What the fuck? In the description. Bellend. Brain farts, mate. Brain farts. What's going on? There is opportunity everywhere, Rising. You bang on that. Yeah, Zinfin. You're going to make me go Binance and start setting Zinfin orders, aren't you? Get the fib out. Get the Fibonacci out. Let's set a target zone. You know this. Let me go and see the average price movement, actually, from CoinMarketCap. So again, to do that, we're going back to CoinMarketCap. We've clicked charts this time, just a chart one with a chart on. But it comes as a bit of a mess, doesn't it? Have you seen the state of that? Like all them lines on it. You see them lines underneath? If you want to wear, we're going to touch every single one except for the price, right? So we've removed the market cap, the price in Bitcoin and the price in Ethereum, and we're left with just one line, which is the price in dollars, right? That little slider then at the bottom, we've got to grab that, which is hard to do at times, mate. Come on, playing with me emotions, bruh. I need a new screen on this SA and all that for show. Oh, for show. Come on. I need it to go a bit smaller. It's gone small enough there now. Oh, I need it just a little bit smaller because there's a retrace. But the pumping volume's a bit different. So, for instance, go on Zinfin, get it on. I mean, we're on the on whatever chart, day, half hour. Get a certain chart up. You're going to see that it mooned a bit, and then we saw the retracement. So it went up and it retraced a little bit, coming down, and now it's off again. Put the fib from the bottom. So where that little knob is there, that little shark fin, right? That bottom just after the shark fin, or that bottom there, you're going to pick one of them two bottoms, right? And start at the candle and go all the way to the top, to the lowest candle, to the highest candle wick, boom, boom. Test the wick and see where that retracement is. If it hits the retracement target zone, you might thinking, oh, might miss that retracement, but we're still going to monitor it, see if it's showing signs of coming back down, because it seems to be consolidating a little bit, making up its mind now where it is in between the previous high and the new low, right? What you're going to want to do is break that low again in the retracement of the fib before it fucks off once again. Now, it's hard to judge, because if you'd have done it in January 2018, you blew way past the retracement on the Bitcoin and everything else, and we're still waiting for it to come back up. So bear in mind that when something's new and it's getting speculative FOMO and it's gotten a little pump, as much as that seems like it's ran away in the initial short term, trust me, in the fucking week chart in 6 months' time, that could be looking extremely different. The retrace might have actually been to 0.2 of a dollar. So them 2 price points there is 0.15 of a dollar and 0.3 of a dollar. The retrace might actually be there, and it's just not done it yet. So don't just go to Zimfin now because we're talking about it and go in and try and make some fucking money off it. It's a long-term investment. You're actually not down till you sell, so you could ride it down like a lot of people have rode Bitcoin and that down and XRP down. People bought at $3 and are still holding, do you know what I mean? Up, desperate for new all-time highs. But that's what I'm saying when don't jump in. Don't just jump in. If you want to check the price, check the charts, check the Fibonacci. So something's pumping. Oh, well, if it's pumping, you can bet your fucking ass will be a little bit of a retrace. I don't care if it's just a tiny little red candle on the 5-minute or a beast of a red candle on the 15-minute and 3 big red candles on the 5-minute. Do you know what I mean? It can look extremely different through different charts. One 6-hour candle can just be a big, massive green fucking candle. But for 3 of them hours, it was proper coming down violently. Do you know what I mean? That's where the scalpers come in and they start hurting other people. If your long-term investment, don't really matter if you take a little dip as long as you're happy with your initial investment. So what I'd advise, if you wanted some little bit of advice, was to go into that now. And if you had, say, £100 to put onto Zimfin, you weren't too sure if it was going to dip to the retracement, put $33 on it now. Put $33 down below in a retracement target, and then sit on $33 to see what happens as well, like outside of an order. Because if it starts fucking running again, you never know. You might panic and want to get back in. Do you know what I mean? You might get in low, and then as that order executes, you sat on that other 38, like, yeah, I'm putting that in as well now, boom, and you watch it go back up to your original entry, which would have been more like 0.45 where it is now. So get yourself on Binance and monitor the charts a little bit. If you don't know what I mean by the fib, pulling it up from the bottom and all that, then there's many tutorials online about how to use a Fibonacci tool. Obviously, we'll have our courses coming out towards the back end of the year, teaching people about the candlesticks and the different indicators to look for, the different patterns in the charts from head and shoulders to wedges and all the rest of it, the moving averages and what's the numbers that we have them on. What's the fib I use? It's anyone who's on Crypto Wizard. I use Torres Fibonacci. So when you go on Binance and open the Fibonacci and have certain numbers active and certain regions and lines and levels and certain colors, well, I changed mine and adapted it to be the same as Torres off the Crypto Wizard course. I use the moving averages the same as Torre off the Crypto Wizard course. They are basically the only 2 things I really brought to my game from that course. The rest of it was just a refresh on the indicators and everything else to use. Can use the Bollinger, but I don't really. It's favorite indicator I have the smooth moving averages with the MACDs below, and the moving averages are the 8, 18, 50 and 200. For anyone who wants to go and set them up the same as us now. The moving averages. That's why I noticed on Binance before they want, because this isn't the phone I'm signed into. If it was that Binance, it would have been the 8, 18, 50 and 200. Whereas on this Binance, it was like the 5, 10 and 20 on it. That's a bit tight. 5, 10 and 20. Extremely tight. Torres are more, the more spread, and it gives you a lot more. Not a lot more, but it gives an easier perspective to follow. For instance, the 200. If the 200 is below the candles, it's looking bullish. If that 200 goes above the fucking candles, mate, you bet your ass it's gone bearish. Do you know what I mean? It's like Torre was so confident at certain times when the candles flip to another side of that line, the 50 or the 200, then it's going the other way. This ain't no 10 to 20. Oh, it's touched the 20-day moving average. It's at long-term support. No, it's at fucking 200-day moving average here. It's like Scott's on the 50, 250 EMAs for him. You've not even got any short-term on. You don't even look at short-term EMA or SMA. You don't have a 5-day or an 8-day, a 10-day. You just have a 50 and 200. So Torres is the same as yours, Scott, but it's got the 18 and 8 on as well. Do you know what I mean? So that would be it, to change it how I've got it. And it just helps the entries for the short-term supports and support regions and resistance regions. It helps you enter. When you come down to the smaller charts, like your 5-minute, your 15, your 30-minute to your hour, to pick an entry point or your targets, it's just a little easier to read and to see certain support levels from the averages. Yeah, get him on Twitter as well, guys. Darren Lewis, especially if you're interested in Zinfin, because he's clearly been deeper down the hole than I have on it. He's brought some great insight into this chat today, so I appreciate that, mate. Thank you very much. I said this today, so I'm accumulating the greatest community in the world, mate. Love you all. And I forgot what your handle was. Where's his handle gone? Darren, Darrin. Stop going away. Can't follow shit these days, mate. Darrin Wine. There you are. Billionaire D. Is that what it is? Billionaire D. Is that the one, bruh? We're going ham on it. Look at that there, that picture there, 589%. Did you experience that pump? Was you in on that? Was you holding through that? 589%. Followed you anyway, mate. I appreciate your contribution and your engagement in the chat, mate. I really, really do. I wouldn't follow you if I didn't. Level 9000, Fib Wizard, typical. You know, there's a lot of should we say, opinions out there on the Crypto Wizard platform and the way Dylan played it and stuff like that. And I'm not saying I agree with everything that's been done, because I don't. One thing I do know and believe is that the initial price of £450, the core content on there, once you've got it saved on your computer, it brought you the value. You got the value. It's worth it, guys. Now, yeah, there's some features on the platform that are not yet active, but, well, and there's also some people are scared that Dylan's going to pull it down, but Dylan seems to be a businessman, regardless of the way he does business seeming a bit dodgy. He wants to make money, so he wants people to join the platform, so I'm interested to see how he progresses it. What I'm telling you is, if you're desperate for obviously the course I run at the end of the year, it's going to be cheaper, it's going to be more affordable, it'll be a day workshop, and then it will go online. But this one at the moment is the best online trading course I've seen and took part in. It's more than worth the $450 if you go on and actually screen record or save the videos while you're watching them. Don't just watch them, screen record them at the same time so you've got them on your PC, so you've got them forever. So at the moment, you got people on Twitter saying they're missing Torre. If any of them are crypto wizards or a part of the platform, they can just go on the platform, go to the course content, and go through it again, and they'll have Torre there going over his techniques, his tips, his fib, his moving averages, the way he works candles. Some of it I won't share because I was given access to look at it. We reviewed it. We did it for him. We had him at DLT Con as a business. There's certain aspects of that I can't share, but the fib and the moving averages are not two of them. Like, I can't record that video and share it on my YouTube. I'd love to. I'd love to be able to just go and screen record the Crypto Wizard course and put it on my YouTube videos. But Dylan will chew me ass with by suing us, and I've yeah, he'll drag us through solicitors and courts and that. I know for a fact he would. I'll still be investing, Ola. I don't know whether I'll be day trading, but I'll definitely still be investing in stuff. It'll be more reinvestment into projects and ideas, stuff I want to build, stuff I want to create. Anything from fucking closed off private smart communities to animal shelters to yoga and Buddhist retreats, mate. Got loads of ideas. From fitness to business. Nice little bounce across the board just now. Seem to be having nice little bounces every time I'm flaming live. Should we start setting orders before I go live? So you still have the hunger if you made a lot of dough. Or you think, mate, my hunger's not for the money, Ollie. My hunger's not for the money. My hunger is for happiness, comfort, health, and the ability to make that impact in the lives of others. Money is kind of what makes some of that stuff possible, innit? Like, is XRP money? Is XRP money? And made a load of dough. It's going to be the value of XRP that will then be asset swapped into something else. Is Carver money? Is VeChain money? Casino coin money? You know, they're just digital assets that are property that will be traded for something else of property, like a farm barn on the Peak District in Sheffield. We'll buy an old farm and we'll kit it up into a yoga retreat where people come and they can have some plant medicine, yeah, some turmerics, get some turmeric down them and all that, all the legal immune system boosting plant medicines with some meditation and yoga. It was an asset swap for the barn, and we'll just asset swap. ILP will flip it for assets. Now, will ILP track it as a sale into a currency as the shop accepts it? And you then incurring a bit of tax. But I don't know how it's going to work like that. But the money is just a means to an end. Like, to get somewhere, to get in a position where I'm so comfortable, healthy and happy that I can then turn around and go, yo, I've not just got the means to be able to do this now, to help people, and that actually really is all I've ever wanted to do. It's all I've ever wanted to do, was be in a position where I can grow and build and create stuff that other people enjoy, and not only enjoy, but sometimes they need. Like, yeah, I want to create animations and entertainment to entertain people, but I also want to make sure that by 2040 there's no one fucking starving, and they keep the promise for this agenda, regardless what the true agenda is. We need to see no poverty by 2035 or stuff's going to start happening. We need to see a change in democracy by 2030 or we're all voting Scott, aren't we? You know what I'm saying? It's coming. Exactly. Yeah, the money makes it possible. You have the same mindset. It's what it's got to be. Boo Boo's in a similar position with what she wants to do and that. it's going to be interesting times to see how it goes down, to see how it all plays out. Like we were saying on the chat the other day, like, mate, look. Are we going to be able to just sit here when your portfolio's worth 300k? Thinking, I'm just going to wait till it's worth 1.5 million. That going to be possible? Has anyone had a proper sit down with herself and thought about that? How hard it's going to actually be to hold on to it to a certain price? Especially if you only got a little bit. You know, the small bags. Sub 15k small bag. Sub 10k small bag. 10 to 25 decent bag. 25 plus big bag. I don't know how we do that. I don't know how you do it, but you've got a small bag and all that. How long can you actually wait for $100 and that? We see everyone else selling. I was like, why are you not rich yet, Scott? What, you was on this XRP shit? It's $20 now. Like, yeah, I'm waiting for 50, mate. Like, is it plausible? Are your exit strategies, like, are they doable? Are you going to be able to pull them off? A lot of people don't want credit anymore. If you had like 300 bag and you know it would go to 150k, what's a mortgage? Like, a lot of us have got it in our heads that we like to just buy an house cash because we're going to end up in the point where we can buy it cash. But when it's at that 300k, why not just get a mortgage? And then 5 years later, just pay it off. It's a weird one, innit? Or is it worth me just staying at home with my mum till 2025 and then making moves? What the fuck? We all think we're at peace with our exit strategies, don't we? And it's like, am I? Which is why I really believe that the YouTube and the monetization and turning hobbies into revenue can actually make you happier and give you that revenue in ways that you actually currently need to get happy in your current situation. So you can just not have to wait. Like, picture it, guys. Now, for those of you without, like, not in my position, but those of you with houses and mortgages and all that, to just be in a position next summer where or in 2022 that you've built a little side hustle revenue. It's actually started paying the bills. You don't have to go to work anymore. So you live in your current house, you live in your current area, or you drive your current car, but you don't have any bills anymore. They're just being paid. You do have bills, but being paid, being sustained by this online business and this side hustle that makes you happy, while you're then waiting for the portfolio to be worth whatever you want it to be worth. And this is why I say AA, not just diversify your portfolio, but why I say invest in yourself, man. At the end of my videos, when I'm saying invest in yourself, invest in the internet of value, that's exactly what I mean. I mean diversify your portfolio across the whole IOV. Why have I not bought IOTA yet? Am I stupid? Are we me an idiot for not having IOTA yet? Because it's clearly got a use. I mean, we are just going to ignore the fact that driving cars are coming and drones and that are coming, and IOTA and projects like that have got massive fucking use case moving forward. When we're buying that, sleeping on too many, but it's hard. When you're looking at all these lower assets, and when I first got into crypto, naive as fuck, I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to get 1,000 of them XRPs, I'm going to get 1,000 XLMs, I'm going to get 1,000 IOTA, I'll have 1,000 NEO, I'm going to get 1,000 cannabis coin. And in the end, it didn't work out that way, did it? Now, would that have actually been better? Would it have actually been better just to get 1,000 of low random coins, 1,000 of each? Like now, people are speculating on fucking Matic and Zimfi. Should I buy it? Go on Binance and go and have a look at how many 1,000 are, mate, at the moment. Should you buy it? It's peanuts. Now, again, if you're going to start putting that into 25, 30 of the actual assets, it's not peanuts then. But just for Theta coin, obviously not the one that's gone to 40 cents. That's going to be a little bit dear to get 1,000 now. But the ones that are in cents or 0.4 of a cent Come on, guys. You're dreaming of the days XRP was that price and fucking praying it goes back down there to buy in. Do you know what I mean? And yet there's another asset there that's got a pretty decent use case that's increasing in volume, increasing in price. And everyone's like, oh, can I trust it? Like, what do you mean, can you trust it? It's 25 quid. It's going to get you 1,000 of them. What you on about? Just put 25 quid in it. Just put it aside for your fucking grandkid. 18th birthday. Escrow this shit. Don't care. Go on eBay. Go and buy some fucking Zinfin. Escrow it for your grandkid's 18th birthday. Why not? It's 25 quid. You'll put 20 quid in his card for his birthday, but won't get him 20 quid as Zinfin. It's a bit crazy. Mark Stevenson, I'll talk about houses, mate. It knocks me sick, right? You know, I live near City Stadium. Oh, you're like the Etihad. Not too far from the Etihad, mate. I could probably cast a fishing line halfway there, mate. It's that fucking close. A couple of mile tops. The houses, the house. So you've got the Etihad there. There's an Asda next to it, right? And on the other side of the Asda, there's a police unit, and then there's Bank Street. Bank Street used to be where the old Man United ground was. Now the houses on Bank Street in the year 2000, it was all like 7, 8, 9, 10 grand, 11 grand, right? 110 grand now. 110 grand. Because of Sports City and Asda. Sports City and Asda weren't there when it was 10 grand each. If you bought now that's me leaving school. That's me leaving school at 16 years or 15, 16 years old, 2000. A family man, anyone, you know, if I'd have just had 10 grand, I got my jaw broke at 21. That was 4 years later, 5 years later. Probably still only 16, 17 grand then, if that. I could have claimed for the broken jaw. I got 10 grand that I didn't realise was even a thing that people got 10 grand for broken jaws. I found out when it had been longer than 6 years and it was too late. I couldn't do it anymore. I passed the time that I had to do a criminal claim. But I could have got 10 grand off my broken jaw, broken nose. I've had my head glued. I've had the top of my ear was hanging off. I've been shit like battened round the ear. The top of the ear was hanging off. It like goes right round. I had it stitched. Like the top of that ear was hanging off. I've broke my arm. I've had my arm broken in fights. Could have claimed it all criminal damage and got loads of money. I could have bought an house on Bank Street in my late teens, early 20s, and it'd be worth over 100 grand now. Do you know what I mean? Perspective, mate. Hindsight, yeah, but perspective. People knew that stadium was being built for the Commonwealth Games in 2002. You had a 2-year gap, I'm guessing. If you look at the house prices, you probably had a 2-year gap until the stadium was built for the house price actually mooning a little bit. Once the Asda was also built and City took the stadium, even more value. Now you've got the tram stops and that, even more value. There'll be 200k in 10 years, mate. Thing is, Ollie, you're not wrong, mate. The fact that everything keeps raising in price, but wages don't go up that much. Now, I will say one thing. When I first got a job as an engineer doing security alarms and all that at 18 years old after college, the top engineers at that time and top sparks and that at that time was generally on employed. So the employed sparks was generally pulling, and the alarm engineers, £8.50, £9 an hour. I was getting like fucking, I was getting peanuts on an apprenticeship. It was pretty ridiculous. Those same kind of engineers now within companies are on between 13 and 17 pound an hour. Some of the agency ones will be getting up to 19. Some agency starts down south getting up to 22 pound an hour, mate. Now I don't know what an agency lad would have been earning back when the cards in lads were getting £9. So if you go on a site now at times, you get cards in lads that are on 14 quid. He's an electrician, he's on £14, same as the mates that are from the agency, but he gets the cards in perks. He'll have a work van, he'll have a fuel card, he'll have holidays, all that shit. So he's on a lower wage. But the card, the agency spark's on £19 an hour. So although it doesn't seem earnings have climbed, and they haven't climbed as much as inflation has, just look at Coke from 2017, mate. You've been taking a fucking piss. Have I got a bottle of Coke in here? 29% markup in 3 years. So if you had a 29% pay rise in the last 3 years, if you got an extra like nearly an extra third of your wage on top of your wage since inflation in 2017, it was about March 2017. Bottle of Coke was £1. It had £1 on it, and then it went to 110, then it went to 120. Now it's 129. Some shops it doesn't even say fucking 129 on it, and they charge like 160 Spar. Fucking looking at you. Like, how's Coke gone up so much, and how's everything else gone up so much in the last few years when wages haven't? Yeah, wages have gone up a considerable amount and almost doubled in some cases, and have doubled in some cases since fucking the year 2000. But how much was a bottle of Coke in the year 2000? About fucking 60p. It's just recently it seems inflation's run away. Back in the day, yeah, I'm still going. Back in the day, it might be because I was young and naive and I didn't really notice it, and I was just blowing my wage every week or every month in the pub. I don't know, but it seems to be more recent that it's proper ran away from us. Only got $4,000 for an acute brain injury. What the fuck, mate? $4,000 over here. I'd have probably got $4,000 over here for the ear, nose. What did I have? I had my ear done, my head glued, my nose was broke, and then I broke my nose and my arm again another time. So I probably got several £100 for the nose and arm on its own. But broken bones, you can get £500 just for the broken nose. That's torn cartilage. It's an actual you have to have operations and traumatic and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? So if you have to be put to sleep, it becomes a lot more. We can get thousands for losing limbs and everything. Like, yeah, depending on how the person dies and the claim you can actually put in. I used to do the fire cables, mate. Yeah, the red cables with the fires and that, fire alarms. Ashton on the line, Steve, mate. When the pubs are open or something, we need to meet up somewhere. We can have a social gathering. We'll set up an Ashton underline meet. We'll set up a meet at the Village Hotel. Still got a sauna and steam room and fucking jacuzzi and all that at the Village Hotel. They've got a gym there, mate. Coming in the gym with me. Coming in the gym. See what you can bench, bruh. You coming in what you bench, bruh. I don't care what you bench. Don't want to know. Can you do an handstand? So I want to know. Gold was $6,000 in 2000. It's now 50k. Rest case. Mic drop. Boom. Let's go. Job done. 20 years, guys. It seems a long time, and it is a fairly long time. It's 2 decades, for fuck's sake. But it's gone pretty quick, that. I left school 20 years ago. You're shitting me. Are you shitting me? I don't even feel that old, that much over 20. And I feel, and what? I left school 20 years ago, yet I barely feel over 20. I feel the same as, weirdly, I feel the same as I did when I was 21, but I know I'm not. I know I'd go back there and kick the shit out of that guy, mate. I'd annihilate the little knob. Maybe save him from getting his ear and that all fucked up. Like I always say, if I had a time machine, the one thing I would do was go and find my 18-year-old self who's on his way to the pub and make sure he never fucking goes to it. I really would. I'd drag him aside and just give him a blast of DMT, mate, and say, yeah, you was fucking 34 before you had that last time, mate. Needed it at 18, bruh. Fucking did. What the fuck? You lost your smell and taste, mate. How old are you, Alan, if you don't mind me asking? You might end up... Was you in the other day when I was talking about bionic eyes and bionic ears and maybe even bionic noses and tasting bionically and that. Did you hear that? You might end up, mate, in 10 to 15 years as possibly one of, dare I say it, guinea pigs to test a new tech that you might actually be able to smell again. Have something fitted in your nose that's connected to your brain, that's giving your brain certain signals. Obviously, how the fucking hell are you going to work that out? Google terpenes. Terpenes come off plants and other life forms. You ever thought of how you smelling a summer, or smelling a plant, or smelling shit, or a fart? You ever wonder how are you smelling it? Like, you've got a line or a cloud of particles making the way up your snout. Like, let's have it right. Terpenes, when you walk in a room and smell roses, it's the terpenes from the rose that's gone up your nose. If you smell in the lavender in the corner and it relaxes you, lavender's got natural relaxing properties from the terpenes. Google it. Maybe in the future they've got a little device that can identify certain terpenes and can actually trick your brain or tell your brain what particles have actually gone up your nose. Interesting. Do we need singularity before we can teach a computer that? Mate, so many changes I'd make if I could, but at the end of the day, it all made me who I am. Like I say, from the tattoos, if he didn't come out in my teens and 20s, wouldn't have wanted to see him in my 40s because I might have not been able to get rid of him then. Not that he's gone for good. Don't get me wrong, mate. You come into my house and slap me mum and you'll see him. Don't I can still fucking pop. Let's have it right. But yeah, I'm a lot different these days. That's for sure. DMT should be on everyone's list. Just make sure you do the correct research. Research ego death. You've got to research ego death. You can get on a thing. There's 7 stages of ego death. I'm going in a minute because I need some breakfast. It's 12 bells. Good 3-hour chat again though. Fucking love these guys. There's 2 sites you can look at, 2 different ones, and I want you to take a quote from one. This quote's actually going in my animation for anyone wondering. But Google stages of ego death, right? You're gonna have 7 stages of the obliteration of the self. This is when your physical body is being stripped away from you. Your physical essence of who you think you are is being ripped away, basically. And then you've got ego death, the obliteration of the self, and the experience of enlightenment. Let me find which one it actually is with a quote in, but read them both. But that one, Loner Wolf, the one with enlightenment, ego death, the obliteration of the self, read this because it goes through the different stages of ego death. And the quote at the end, let me find the quote at the end. Definitely this one, just after stage 7. So there we go, stage 7, the end of the search. So that's the 7th stage of the ego death. And like, you might only break through and achieve a couple of stages of the ego death at first, but as long as you don't stall at the first phase, you're progressing through your journey. And once you've had DMT, you are a shaming practice. You have conversed with the entities, and it'll only grow from there the more you do it. It says death is a stripping away of all that is not you. The secret of life is to die before you die and find that there is no death. It's just an, don't say it's just an illusion, but it's basically a law into it's just an illusion. Interesting, Alan. So do you find have your other senses kind of like picked up the slack a little bit? Is your hearing and that improved? You know, like, because taste and smell is quite a big one. I don't think people realise how much it actually influences our lives, taste and smell. But how does hearing and sight and everything else, or touch, like, are your nerves more sensitive to, like, how do you get assistance from some, like, if you still had taste but didn't have smell, obviously your taste would go stronger, wouldn't it, because you taste what you smell. But if you've lost them both, what's going to pick up the slack there? It's pretty fucking crazy, that, mate. Ollie, mate, no, that you'll be picking the crock up in 2035 like that, mate. It's holding it like a flaming T800, like Vic Stone, Cyborg. Right. I'm winding down, but because Ollie's just asked Alan a chat, I'm gonna let him answer the question while I go and get a drink of fucking Coke. Then I'm gonna run back and end the chat. Exactly, Rising. It comes back to the grand on extra bites and verge, made you a millionaire, innit? Which means 100 quid on him would have bought you a fucking house. Yeah, perspective. Jesus. 1 sec, I'm gonna run and get a drink. Won't be long because you're all talking to each other. I don't want to cut it off on you. Back soon. 2 minutes. It's gonna be a nice day. It's gonna be a nice, sunshiny day. Ooh, ooh. It's gonna be a nice. Yeah. Because I'm interested. I left it on because I'm interested in that. Alan's answer to Ollie's question there. Like, do you still like if you don't taste food, do you even like anything, mate? Can you just like is even any point in like mixing your dishes up, or do you just mix the textures up? And again, it's like, tell me to fuck off if you don't want to answer personal questions, mate. But I'm interested. I want to get onto Elon Musk and make you a fucking nose, mate. Make your new little device up your nose so we can get you fucking smelling again. Every father should smell his kid's shit. I'm only joking, mate. I've got empathy, yo. I'm extremely interested. Like that now, what would be the point in fucking Coke? I just go in the water and fucking spoon a shitload of fucking sugar and water in my mouth, Anna. I'm feeling for your ear, bro. Like, I'm trying to get my head round it, mate. Not that you want me to feel for you. I don't, like... I'm trying to understand it. It's fuck that. The kids don't like cooking because I put more flavours in, thinking that's... Yeah, it's a recipe, like, I fucking... Mate, I'm not trying to do a comedy skit or anything, but, like, your taste tests and shit, they don't mean fuck all, do they? How long's this been, Alan? How long have you been like that, mate? Because I can't stop thinking how long it's going to be till they actually have something that's going to enable you to at least smell. Because I think taste is a bit... Like, you're going to think that you taste on your mouth, but you don't. Your taste is just your tongue. It's your taste buds. But it's not just your taste buds. You're tasting it because your taste buds are linked to your brain. So the part of your brain that's actually monitoring the smells and the tastes that are entering your mouth and nose, that part of your brain's actually not receiving the signal. Or the receptors and transmitters are struggling to send the signal, which means it should just be a matter of a device. Little chip inside your tongue, boom, you can taste. Little chip in your temple linked to your fucking whatever, or your nose linked to your tongue, and you probably have to be there for your tongue, wouldn't it? But a chip linked and helping you fucking taste. You've got to be able to do it now. 12 years. Man. This is one of the ideas now. You've set me, mate. You've set another goal now. I'm going to Google this shit. I'm staying on this till I wind down, mate. This is the last thing I'm going to cover for my boy Alan. I'm actually going to find out how far across the research is, mate. Right, the good news is they've got one, and they've had it since 2014, it appears. The thing is, how do they test it, program it, shrink it to the point where it can go in your head, and what actually is it? Building a computer that could match the power of a human brain has long been the goal of scientists. So they don't actually have to do that, it's got to help the brain. In August, we made a breakthrough, published in Science in collaboration with Cornell Tech, which is a significant step towards bringing cognitive computers to society. We announced that we've built a computer chip that functions like a brain does, with the ability to sense, taste, feel, smell, hear, and understand its surroundings. The Synapse chip is a neurosynaptic computer chip that is the size of a postage stamp and runs on the energy equivalent of a hearing aid battery. This technology could transform science, technology, business, and government and society by enabling vision, audition, and multisensory applications. Since 1946, traditional computers were designed for sequential and centralized processing in accordance with predefined program, which is called von Neumann computer architecture. There's a huge disparity between the human brain's cognitive capability and ultra-low power consumption when compared to today's computers. To bridge the divide, we created something that didn't previously exist, an entirely new neuroscience-inspired, scalable, and efficient computer architecture, which breaks the path with the prevailing von Neumann architecture. Von Neumann. We've broken new ground in the field. Right, let me look. Can I get a rewind? Can I get a rewind? What did I say? What have I said? I said the other day about there's going to be kids that are going to see a kid that can't see, then be able to see. A kid that can't hear, then be able to hear. A kid that can't feel, then be able to feel. Alan that can't smell. Your kid's going to see it when you can smell. Wow. Got the ability to sense, taste, feel, smell, hear, and understand its surroundings. It's coming, Alan. It's coming, bro. So basically, that was 2014. So it's in like post stamp size now. Like I say, once that is that big, mate, and fits in my fucking finger there, it's going in your body and enabling you to smell, and that is probably going to looking at like fucking late 20s. Give it another 5 to 10 years, mate. Always have hope. Serious, mate. It's coming. It's coming. But I'm Oskies now. I'm going to go and get some brekka and chill out. But you know the dance. Invest in yourself. Invest in internet value. Live long and huddle. We love crypto. We love XRP. And we love you. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Peace out. And I'll see you on the next one. The advantage is Yorkie. I'm just happy I can take getaway message. Take care of them kids properly, so I'm good. The kids in my world. Well, you'll be able to smell their air soon, mate, I reckon, in a decade or two. Won't that be summer? Later.